to the Jerry Show. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Grab your tools, your plans, your grind. CNC's carving out the time. Filament spins like tales we tell, building magic where ideas dwell. From little sparks to bigger streams, we're chasing all the wildest dreams. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Melt the plastic, bend the steel, turn the abstract into real. Hobby hearts and minds collide. The Jerry Show's a maker's pride. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We're live on the Jerry Show. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We're live on the Jerry Show. We're live on the Jerry Show. It's Saturday, the sun is high. The clock strikes noon, the sparks will fly. The maker crew is set to go. Welcome to the Jerry Show. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Grab your tools, your plans, your grind. CNC's carving out the time. Filament spins like tales we tell, building magic where ideas dwell. From little sparks to bigger streams, we're chasing all the wildest dreams. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Resin cures, printers hum, dreams ignite one by one. Lasers trace the perfect glow. We live on the Jerry Show. Melt the plastic, bend the steel, turn the abstract into real. Hobby hearts and minds collide. The Jerry Show's a maker's pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
One. Let's
go.
go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jerry. Welcome to 3DHP. And the maker. Oh no! Don't do it again. Here. Okay, I got it. And the dog didn't bark. I gave her the cracker. Stop. Before I got done. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend. This is the Jerry Show where we have content creators and makers on from all over the world every week. Sometimes we got 10 people on, sometimes we have 3 people on. We always have a lot of people in chat. We're live on YouTube, live on Twitch, and we talk about 3D printing and lasers and CNCs and food and in-scale trains, and a little bit of anything and everything. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Please smash the like button. If you got a comment, post it down below. Here, have another cracker. I'll post a link if you'd like to drop in on camera and promote yourself, what you're working on. And when we get a lot of people on, I invite people in. Please, if you're on camera and you see somebody pop in, take a break in what you're saying for a second so I can announce them and bring them in and give everybody a chance to speak and talk. Because here recently we had a few people that left because the other person was talking and talking and talking, and they never got a chance, and they were on a time constraint, so they had to leave. That was a bummer because I want everybody to come on and have a great time each and every week. So, we do our best. And anyway, let me bring in the other person we've got in the back room, and we'll get going. Hey, Matt. Wow, how you doing? Long time no see, buddy.
Long time no see. I mean, it's only been a week.
Yeah. Hello in chat. Hello, everybody.
Yeah,
I
everyone in chat.
threw most of the comments up. Let's see. The Wood Gnome 2024. Good evening, guys from the UK. Hello. Mr. Diesel, how you doing? Loopy Lou, how you doing? I hear Loopy Lou has a toothache she's dealing with right now.
She's a hamster right now. She's my hamster.
You're in Suffolk. How do you pronounce that, Matt?
Suffolk.
Okay.
Suffolk. Yeah, you said it right.
I've heard of Sussex.
Suffolk. Yeah,
Well,
I'll probably pronounce it out too. Thanks, Jerry.
what?
I have trouble to pronounce it now too. Hold on. We are in Suffolk. Yeah.
Here's a link right here. Well, not Game of Thrones, somewhere in maybe, I don't know where I heard it at, but I've heard of Sussex. Anyway, there's a link you guys like to drop in on camera. Hey, quiet. No more. Stop. I'm working on a video right now for a bunch of filament on the L2 Centauri Carbon. I got some Polymaker filament and Ziltech. They're both in the same video. And as I'm talking to the camera, I printed out a paper for every single item I'll be talking about. You'll see this on screen in the video, but since I'm talking off camera showing the item, I can get the proper name correct. And the maker, the designer, I can say their name properly. Instead of saying, look at the screen, it's right here, I can properly read it. And I should have had the video done last night. I never did. So today when the stream's over, I get the rest of that tape and try to get it up. And hopefully I'm exciting in the video. Hopefully everybody likes the video and watches it. Because sometimes I get a good hit, people watch the videos, and other times I don't. So it's kind of up and down. Hit and miss. Tulsa Skin, what's going on? Sounds painful, yep. Yeah, Matt says his wife looks like a chipmunk, but it's not that bad.
No, a hamster.
Oh, a hamster, okay. Like when they get a lot of nuts in their mouth and their mouth's all bulging out. Yeah.
No, to be honestly truthful, I smacked her with my lips, and that's what happened when I kiss somebody.
Since Chrome has been screwing up running this program, EV Mux, I'm using, what's it called? Copilot, I think it's called. In Windows 11, down on the bottom next to Chrome on the left side, there's that bluish green circly thing. That's what I'm currently running. And I haven't had any glitches yet because I've been having a lot of trouble with my video and different things happening.
I've been taking care of my wife since she sent me that. She had, I cooked for her. What I do always anyway, but, early on when she was napping on the sofa, I covered her up with a blanket. And
Hey, Clownhammer, if you're out there, here's one of my owls. I found him in the closet. I told him I had a couple owls. I have one that's a puppet, but I can't find it. But here's another owl here. I don't even remember how he talks, but I do have an owl.
Yeah, I printed one of my shark bullets or bullet sharks.
Oh, nice.
I made a stand too, but I made a miscalculation on the hook. On the There you go. On that, I make a mistake. It's a little bit too wide by 2 mil. Otherwise, it's perfect.
Do you
And
have any whiskey in the house? That'll help the pain relief, Joe says. Nice.
it looks purple a little bit. I think purplish blue, but it's blue, dark blue. I also made. Hold on a second. I also made a mask. No, don't adjust your screen. You just been hacked on the Terry Show.
Nice.
Actually, there's a few things I put that on there. I still have to adjust the cables on the side because they're hanging over,
Okay.
But I have to paint it a little bit better because I made a few splashes there and there. I made a better one, but I still have to take the supports off. And there's a layer line in there, I just seen. Wow, on the bamboo, a layer line. Hmm. This one is not painted, this one is painted with filament, you know. And I do have a layer shift right there on the bottom. There.
Yeah, I hate layer shifts. It's like, what the hell caused them? What did the head hit? The jerk knocked it out of the place.
No, I think I know why. But the beef didn't have layer shift. No, they had low layer shift. I can feel the bump now.
Here,
But
I'll show you a
otherwise,
model. Show you guys a model will be in the video I'm working on. Here's Anubis from Sanix. Now, if you've been watching me for any period of time, you know that I always resin print all my statues. Because I got a resin printer I've been printing for years, resin printing. And normally I would resin print this. But I figured, you know what? I haven't done one out of filament in a long time. So 0.16 layer height on the LG Centauri carbon. And it was printed in pieces. You know, the legs, the chest, the head, the staff, the arm, the base was all done separately. And when I super glued it together, I ran out of activator. So I took some water in a little bottle. I asked Chat GPT, took a little bit of water in a little spray bottle, put a tiny bit of baking soda in and not very much, shuck it up, and I sprayed the joints with that. It didn't work as well as I thought it would, but it did leave a few white stains from the baking soda. So down around the feet and a few places, there's a little white area. I took a wet Q-tip the next day and tried to wipe it off. So, but until it's primered, some of it's showing up. Now, it came out almost perfect, except for like with all FDM prints, at the points or the corners or things like that, at the bottom of where something is supported close to the bed, you'll have a little bit of stringing or under extrusion or this or that might have messed up. When I printed this, it screwed up on me 3 or 4 times. In the video, I won't be showing a time lapse because one part on the bed fell over, which shouldn't have, which caused a lot of stringing to happen on the other parts that I had to pick off of it. So I won't be showing a time lapse on it. But I finally got it all done. It took a long time. But at 0.16 layer height from Sanix. He's got his name right there on the bottom. And I usually don't dig those out, but it came out really good. I'm very happy with it. But he does have a Warhammer model coming out in the next couple of weeks, and I'll be resin printing that like the other two that I have done that are similar to it. But this came out really good. I'm real happy with it. And it's kind of hard to see, but over there, right there is where I keep the Elegoo. Right now, I got this table cleared off finally, and I've got it up there on the table, but I need to move it back over there when I finish my video. Oh, and we got Maker Millwright in the back room. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, the one and only Maker Millwright Free Heathen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good
How you
evening.
doing, bud?
Welcome to the 3DHP show. How y'all doing? Hi, Jerry. Hi, Matt. I hope you don't have any cats.
You mean Alf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you
Currently, I
don't
don't
have any
have.
cats.
I haven't had a cat in years, but here's my Alf.
He looks good.
And do adults have stuffed animals? Well, I guess they do, don't they?
Yes, sir. Are you gonna make him a little TV remote?
Didn't think, haven't thought about it. He's been in a closet forever, and I got a puppet elf somewhere that goes on your hand. I'm not sure where it's at, but I remember Clownhammer talking about it last week, and I thought about it, and believe it or not, I remembered it, and I went and found Alf. So, if he shows up in chat, we'll go ahead and show him off. Dan's 3D Print UK, how you doing?
Hello.
So what? So what's new with you? Last week you never got a chance to talk. You ran out of time. You had to go. Well, now you have time, buddy.
I don't remember. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I love you, dude, but I have all kinds of stuff. I'm about to release like a new set of like figures, like for one arm, like one part. I'm doing a new release of Space Orcs for the Zorblin faction, and I have you know me, always got stuff for design. We're gonna start doing Christmas stuff, so I'll be doing some Christmas ornaments. So there's that.
I've got one in my video coming out today or tomorrow. I got one ornament I did in it.
What do I need to do to get in as your test models? What do you need from me to become?
I just need to look at different things, and if I like it, I use it, and if I don't like it, I keep looking. I never know what I'm looking for. I just have to see something that it just has to go, wow, that would be cool, and then I don't know.
That's perfect. That's great. Like that's kind of my attitude to things.
Yeah.
So no, that's great. I'll keep trying, but I would love to get on as one of your test models, or if you ever like, oh, can you make me X? You know me, I'll make you whatever you need, right?
Okay. All right. Had enough. Okay. Hello. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, later today we're going to be giving away a roll of Ziltech filament and a roll of Polymaker. And for my grandson for Christmas, I'm going to make him a big dummy 13 like I did, but I showed all you guys to have in the video. He wants it red and black, so I need to pick up some red and black filament for it and then make him one.
You should reach out to the sponsors because they'd love to see their stuff big. I do have something new in the lab to show you. I don't know if I talked about it with you or not.
I'm not sure, but we'd love to see it if you want to share.
Well, so my community wants me to engage in the classic and most important of all combats, battle bots. So I'm actually working on a FingerTech version 3 Viper, and I'm waiting on some batteries to double check something because we've had some mechanical issues with a regular 9-volt, so I'm waiting on a new battery. But yeah, like the FingerTech. So we got the. I know you've got your RC stuff and whatever, Jerry. But this is a battle bot. But what I keep telling everyone is what I've learned from this, I can now adapt to other things, and we can make our own RC stuff. So, yeah, go ahead and talk to whoever's in chat. But I just wanted to show you that. Right now it's just the kit, but what I learned from the kit, I'll then go and make some 3D printable models because there's an entire class of battle bots that's just 3D printed. So I thought that was pretty cool, right? The one rule they have, though, it kind of bums me out, though, is no infill product. So you can use PET, you can use PLA, you can use PET-G, but it can't be like a CF, it can't be a GF, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's one of the projects I got going.
Cool.
And then have you talked to Piled 3D?
No, not in a long time.
So recently in Piled 2.2 came out the pixel art 3D.
Oh, Pile 3D, yeah, he was on here last weekend. Yeah.
Was he? Yeah, so he's been pushing that. So that's my logo. I have to change it a little bit to get it to fit over an LED board, but that's one of the things I've been working on. I showed you my Halloween stuff, right?
Not sure. Pile 3D this morning, or not, I don't know when, but on Tinker Atlas, I was looking at it before I went live, and I noticed he posted a lithogram. It was like a cylinder or a tumbler or something that he had posted. Yeah.
Have you talked to Maker Viking about Tinker Atlas lately?
I haven't talked to him about it lately, but he's usually in my chat every week.
I think he hit 240 this week.
Okay, I know one of his. I'll pull it up here in a minute. But I noticed one of his goals he was trying to reach. He met for like $300 and something, and
His
there's some
his
other
his
equipment
funding
he wants to buy.
donations. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know you support Atlas really big. So it's like every time I get a little like insider on it, I always like to share with you
Oh, I
because he
appreciate it.
likes to stop by and say hi, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
for
then
me, just doing minis lately, Jerry. Oh, but I did get in the mail a gift from one of the subscribers. Let me see if I can dig it out here. Hold on. I got some stickers.
oh, cool.
Stickers. So one of my supporters got us some stickers. I got a whole stack of them. Some are going on my BattleBot. Some are going on my printer. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of them, to be honest. The 2026. We're trying to do care packages again. So maybe you and I should talk so I can send you a care package.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to also to thank all the people who helped me out with filament and for the Royal British Legion what I've been printing. Last week I didn't ask for any money because I only were doing for another 3 days, and I think it would have been pointless. You
I'm still
know,
main screen, Jerry. There we go.
next year, and around about before October, I'm gonna ask again for you guys for help, and if you guys wanna help me out with some filament to print different things like these things, that put
That's
like
so beautiful. So
actually
beautiful.
this one is better because you can see what they're using it for. The little poppies, and you pin them basically on your chest
Let me
to.
grab your link, Matt, and I'll share it. I'm looking for it right now.
Matt, can you make sure that there's a poppy that I can put on my shirt? I bought one from the Legion, but I still and I might donate a few to the Legion, see if they can get a little bit more for it. Fundraising, right? You know me, I'm all about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You have
have a pop.
5,000 hours on your Elegoo. Good job, Dans.
Yeah, and the Elegoo Centauri that we won't do multicolor now. It's only going to be a one color machine. That's a bummer, but oh well. It's for $300. It's a great printer, just doing one color.
And I
Is
need
it?
another cow.
I like that. Send me that. Matt, send me that.
Oh, that's not
Jerry.
mine.
Oh, okay. Is it Clipper enabled? Because if so, the armored turtle box can do it.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's got a box turtle and they're already trying to hack it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's open source or if it's locked down. I'm
Well,
not
there's
sure.
actually Elegoo. There is a new Digital Dragon was just talking about doing an Elegoo with the new open source Elegoo firmware.
I can't find it, Matt.
I like that, Matt. Matt, send him the link.
Yeah.
Send Jerry the link.
PayPal link, I think it was. I don't see it in here.
And remember, like Matt, you can always post your stuff to Ko-fi, and the two of you should be using Ko-fi and Throne. Jerry, particularly, because your community loves to support you. Throne is a little bit pricey, but what I do with Throne is I take suggestions from the community. I may not add it. I may just say, hey, do you guys want to hook up this, or do you want to fund that? Whatever, right?
My Sobel SVO8, when I get the funds, I'm going to buy a stock $75 hot end and put back on it.
Oh, it's in. The link is in the chat on Facebook
I know
Messenger.
it's. I'm looking on Facebook on Messengers. I don't see it. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, let me scroll back up. I'm scrolling right now.
Run about fifth or sixth thumbs
Oh,
up.
there it is. There it is. Let me share it right here.
Oh,
Here's Matt's
really?
PayPal link if anybody would like to donate to Matt or send money to his wife and say it's not for him. Here's the link to do it right there.
Oh, that was me.
For a toothache fund. I don't know.
Did you see DIY Maker Mindset said Elegoo will be coming out with a multicolor machine? They just don't know when.
Look, okay, according to everybody's video and what I read, is that it's not, so they want to offer you a discount, a $50 discount if you buy $100 of filament and more. And my answer to that was this should be a $100 discount, and you shouldn't have to pay extra money if you want to be nice to everybody. An extended warranty is a joke. Who uses an extended warranty for any printer ever. If it breaks, you fix it. You don't mail your machine back. But you know, it's at least I guess it's the thought that counts. But I'm perfectly happy with the way the machine works. Even though I didn't pay for it, it's well worth $300. It's working great. Last week I did have some fails on it. Let's see, I printed out, well, you'll see in the video, but I printed out like 20 different things. And then I had nanopolymer adhesive on the bed, and a couple of my models fell over. And it's like they shouldn't have done that. But they weren't bonded very well. So I took off the plate, I cleaned it in the sink, I reapplied it, and then I recalibrated everything. And once I recalibrated, then it worked fine. So
There must have been some sort of hiccup. Jerry, can you pull down the neon Star Wars helmet again for me, please? I just really like that thing. It's your top left behind you on the shelf.
Neon Star Wars. Oh,
Yeah.
that one. Okay.
Yeah, do you mind? I just
Yeah, I
really
do.
like that one.
I think this one came off of Do 3D. It was a free file. And I done it in pen chroma. Off a little bit of dust. Oh. And this one actually fits.
I
This
love
one
that.
actually fits. I got a really big head and this actually fits. The back section comes off on it. It's got magnets on it.
Cool.
I think it's like 105%.
Oh, that's big.
I printed it.
And it's a little actually oversized for you, but yeah, like I love that. That's my favorite thing you've made lately.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, you know, when I get film it and I'm looking around online thinking, what should I print? What should I print? It's really hard to try to find something that is going to be in a thumbnail or people are going to go, wow, I want to click on the thumbnail. Let me go see that. So it's really hard to make a decision, but that came out really well. It's kind of funny. It's like my story was when I got in 3D printing in 2017, the first thing I wanted to print, well, right away, I wanted to do this white Stormtrooper helmet. To this day, I still have not, well, I did print one. It said rainbow on the top shelf. I finally printed one a few months ago out of rainbow. Then I did this one in pan chroma, but I don't have any that are plain white. But yeah, it came out great. There's a few little layer lines here and there, but it still came out good.
We'll have to figure out a way for me to come down and see you so we can work on one that you can wear and get you some armor. Are you going to do one of the blasters? Like, I know you don't want to put it on YouTube because of all the problems we've had with YouTube. Lee Marie, love you. Sorry that happened. But,
Yeah, it can be in a video, it just can't be in a live stream.
okay.
Pretty much. Because YouTube, because of the way the world is right now and all
Yeah.
that's going on, YouTube doesn't know if it's actual happening now and it's something bad or if it's make-believe, so it just pulls it all down.
Yeah, their AI search. That looks
Yeah.
great, Matt. You showed me that not that long ago, right?
A miniature one, yeah.
Yeah.
I still have to glue it together.
So, Jerry, do you have any dual extrusion or IDEX machines?
I used to have an IDEX machine. I got rid of it. I didn't really care for it. I can't think of the brand name now. Liam used to have one like it, but I don't remember the brand name. I've got a Stormtrooper helmet up here. I don't think I can reach it. I got a grabber here, but I won't reach it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I see that one all the time, and I really like the colors. Like, that's a wild helmet to build. And I need to come down and see you, and then we'll finish up the cosplay for it and make you a proper Stormtrooper.
Well, I need to lose like 100 pounds before I would wear
Nope.
something like that.
Nope. There's
I don't
nothing wrong
wanna-
with the way you look.
I don't want to be like Barnacles like he did years ago when he looked like the doughboy when he had the Star Wars helmet on.
So
Or
what?
the Stormtrooper helmet.
We love you the way you are, sir.
Yeah, okay.
We do. I think you're
Clownhammer,
damn,
there he is.
I think
Hey,
you're
you see
damn
this?
great.
Clownhammer, oh. I got a puppet one somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but he's been in the cupboard, in the closet. And no, the dogs can't have this one. I already told them when I showed it to them, you can't have it. Because I buy them stuffed animals at Goodwill, or my sister does, and they get to rip out the eyes and shred them, and I throw them away and give another toy. That's their play toys.
Yeah,
Good
my
reuse.
dog doesn't do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, SeanKlondike.com. There you go.
Hey.
He's got one too.
Hey, Klondike.
That's the same owl.
Look
How's
at that
it going,
CNC
guys?
shop. Hey, good looking. How you doing?
I had a little fun there.
That's awesome.
This guy's been around a while. Hey, they're identical.
Yep. Same model.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
No idea where mine came from. Probably Goodwill years ago or yard sale. I don't know. More than likely.
Oh,
I got-
Klondike, I have a dumb question for you.
I might have a dumb answer.
Okay, so no, that's fine. I don't need a good answer. I've thought about going to the because I don't want to. How do I put this? I have a CNC mill. I don't
Yeah.
want to mill my own boards down. I want to go to the dollar store. I love that rail, Jerry. Just so you know, you talked to Retro about it, right?
About this,
Yeah,
The bridge.
yeah.
the bottom
That's a
part of the
good
bridge
math.
came from Klondike. The top part came from printables or somewhere, and I merged them in the slicer and put them inside each other. Then I printed them out, and then I took one of the side rails, cut off the ends, printed the top, and then I glued it on. And then the track, Kato track. I wish you would say it was Kato. I prefer the Kato word. Kato track just slides right in, and sits there. So got
I
two of
can't
them.
wait to see that build. You just let me know whatever terrain or miniatures you need, man. I'm in. I have. I love doing that stuff, right?
That's
And
the fun
sci-fi
part.
is my jam. Yeah, like sci-fi is my jam. But I've seen his kit. He showed his kit on YouTube. I'm waiting for him to build it. He's been cleaning up his lab, so he must be planning to. And I'm pretty excited. But no, Klondike,
Yes, sir.
what do you, as a woodworker, forgive me, because I know you're not going to like the beginning of it, but I can go to the dollar store and get some cutting boards. What do you think of remanning cutting boards into like charcuterie boards and putting like words on it? And if you have some advice on what words to put on it.
Right. Well, stuff like this.
Yes.
I've got
Matter of fact, this one's already labeled.
I've got
Yeah,
two
this
cases
is,
of
this is
those.
Hobby Lobby stuff. I think these were $1.
Yeah.
But I'm going to laser engrave like this one's going to be Hogwarts.
Okay, so you don't think that's like, as a woodworker, you don't think that's kind of cheating?
No.
Okay.
No. These are tools. Okay.
Yeah.
They're modern day tools now. You know, my CNC router, same thing. Modern day
Yeah.
tool.
What's bad about cutting boards, engraving those bamboo boards is you'll have light text, dark text, all different
Yeah.
shades because of the cutting board. It's not uniform. Your
Well,
color.
that's what I was hoping you guys would say, but I wanted to ask because, like, if you're saying, oh no, we'd rather see, get yourself a sheet of, or get yourself a couple of lengths of like walnut and just mill them to size and then mill your pattern to them. If you guys like don't think, because again, if you guys don't think it's trashy, then I'll actually just like remand them.
Try anything. You never know.
Yeah.
Nobody has the perfect idea that works every time, and it depends where you live at. If you want to make things to sell, it all depends who your audience is and where you live at and what you make. The LA Hobby Guy talks about things all the time that he would make and sell on Marketplace, and they go like hotcakes. So when me, or I think it was Liam a long time ago, put some stuff on Marketplace, and their area is similar. Not one person got a hold of us, so it depends
It all
on
depends. Your
everything.
area.
A lot of things, yeah, your area.
Because my theory, Jerry, is take the big machine, the 3-in-1 from Snapmaker, mill some, and then laser on top after I mill, and then mineral oil them.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking.
Certain woods are, treat different. Like Jerry says on this one, I could be engraving and it'll be really nice and dark and beautiful. And all of a sudden it'll hit an oddball piece like right here, and it might go totally white.
Yeah, then you're
Really?
not happy
So,
with
like,
your work.
But I've actually had pretty good luck with bamboo. On occasion it happens, but I mean, there's so many different ways on doing it. You can laser engrave, you can, do the V carve, you can do, brain fart.
Oh, you
We have a
dropped out.
positive and negative, and you put it together.
You dropped
Anyway.
out, Klondike. If you can hear us, there you are. You hear us?
Yeah. Pardon?
Your video just dropped out completely. You blinked out.
Oh.
Now Matt blinked out. What's going on?
Yeah, so
Now you're
Klondike,
back.
You
My
played
idea
out,
was-
Jerry. It's not us.
yeah, I can see you fine, Jerry, in,
Oh, Klondike didn't dip out a minute ago?
No,
Oh,
you
I-
did.
Oh, wow. That's weird. I seen me and Maker Millwright, but Klondike dipped out, went gray, and then Matt went gray. Okay, that's weird. Maybe it's this program I'm using called whatever it's called.
Do you reboot your computer before you start your stream, or do you leave it up all week?
I rebooted a day or two ago. I haven't rebooted today. No,
Yeah,
but I
like
probably
this
should have.
morning, I figure because I'll do this. You're live, and then when I do my live with Ryan, our Valor Design, I'll reboot my computer in the house just before. That way, it's nice and clean, and I don't have any issues.
I do have a follow-up question too for the both of you.
Oh,
Do I use like a ball mill or do I use a V-bit mill?
depends upon what you're doing.
I want to turn like a flat cutting board into like a more of a charcuterie board. So with a frame and then some pockets.
I do round over, so a ball nose.
Okay.
Experiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cutting boards are cheap. Just try different things with different bits. Write on the back what you did and what kind of a bit it was. You'll have a sample. Say, well, this is how that came out. We're not doing that again, and we're just keep it, and then try different things.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
mean-
find some scrap wood to play with.
Yeah.
I've been cutting 2x4s and stuff. Like I cut them to size and then cut them then mill them to shape. So that works for me. And I sort of like the V-bit, but I haven't used the ball mill yet. So I was just curious, like what you like, if you guys know, because normally I use the V-bit and it looks okay, but it's still you don't get those nice rounded sections, right? You get the pass.
Right. And then if you're using it like for 3D or 2.5D,
Yeah.
then you're gonna want something that has a ball nose.
Okay.
But yeah. Now talk about things to make. A friend of mine made something similar to this, except he did it on his CNC. And I was playing around, and I decided to do it on a 3D print.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I seen that online. I thought that was Jack's photo when I seen it.
Yeah, Jack from Jack in the
Jack in the
Shop.
shop. Yeah.
So I had one of these, and I wanted to do some sort of a light or something. And then Jack in the Shop did something really close to this. Except
You want to know what is a big bummer, and everybody's going to agree with me in chat. When I was a little kid, my mom and dad collected insulators here in Vegas, and then when they passed on, I acquired them. I had one of those great big tubs, a recycling bin, clear full of insulators. A few were cracked, most of them weren't. I had about 50 of them, and it took me forever to eventually finally sell them on Marketplace for, I don't remember, 40 or 50 bucks for all of them. But it took me years to sell them. And then after I sold them, a couple months later, I seen what Jack made. I'm like, wow. I had those for so long, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with them. And then the minute you get rid of them, then it's like, well, I could have done this or I could have done that. And I had them forever.
The joys of being a maker, Jerry. The joys of being a maker.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a friend of mine, so he collects these, and I didn't know. I mean, there's a whole story behind insulators. There's so many different brands and so many different kinds and colors. He had one.
And shapes.
And shapes, yeah. I mean, they have some they call Mickey Mouse because they come up with like 2 ears and stuff. He had one. I fell in love with it just for the color and kind of the same shape as this one.
And mine were
And
green.
when I turned it around, it was a $400 insulator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, are you nuts? And he's like, it's a rarity. It's you don't find them very often. And it's the glass and the color for maybe a mold for a day might have been screwed up and they went out.
And then one person had flown to Vegas like last year, and they seen my ad. They said, well, I only want one of them, and you want X amount of dollars. I say, well, if you flew into town, you can pay me the $40, and you can take one with you, and I'll relist others. I'm not going to make special accommodations so you can buy one. You can buy all of them, and then if you can't take them, I'll just relist them. No biggie.
Yeah. I thought it was a good use or a good way on recycling them and using them. And
yeah. Years ago, people would shoot them off the power pole and break them, and that's because people were destructive like that.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
I grew up in a small town, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you'd walk the railroad, tracks.
Everything's a Target. Yeah.
Everything was a Target. 22. But see, back then, when I was a kid, the lines were down, so the poles were falling, and you'd see the insulators, and they were fun. So you're shooting out into the field, there was nothing behind it, a good backstop, I guess. But yeah, they'd explode.
Let
So
me
yeah,
share my
I plead the fifth.
screen here real quick. Russ Gear, we all know who Russ is, I believe. He's a great maker in the community. He's usually lurking in chat. He used to come on once in a while. He made some more things to that are really cool. So let me show you what we got here. Oops, that won't work. Let me put this over here. No! Which one was it? Well, this screwed up. Okay. There's a little Christmas present he took out of what he made. It's a little box. Then when you open up the box, well, I'm going the wrong way. I'm blowing it. When you open up the box right there, you got a little thing in there which has his little TV screen.
Oh, fun.
And there's a picture of it close up. Now let me go back the other way. And there we go. You can't see it.
Wow.
So he has a piece of plexiglass or glass at an angle. The his phone will be in the top of it, or an extra phone, and it's self-reflecting like you would do like you'd have at Disneyland or something.
Pepper Ghost effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent this to me a few days ago. I told him I'd show it on the stream. So that's pretty cool. And there I'm playing copyrighted music, so I'll probably get a strike for that. Oh well.
Nah, gray screen.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You might get muted, yeah.
Yeah, anything over 10 seconds usually does it, but I
It's
broke
funny,
it.
unless you do a short. Now, if you say it's a short for a minute, you can get away with it. Go figure.
Yeah. And mainstream music, it's really weird. Mainstream music you can't use in your YouTube video or a movie clip over 10 seconds. At least that's what I found. I can't go over 10 seconds or I might get a copyright strike or demonetized, whatever. But if you post something on YouTube Shorts on your phone, they have mainstream music in there that's longer than 10 seconds, and you can play it fine. But you can't take the same one on your computer and use that same music in your video for however many minutes. So I don't know, understand it.
Go figure, right?
It's kind of weird.
Oh, shit.
Right.
You know what? I'm not going to show it very much because it's not the best, but talk about Elf. There's Elf. He's hidden. He's not done yet. Then El Diablo or Little Devil. And then, oh, yeah. Let's see if he's. Here's that. Can you tell? It's hard to tell. Ren and
Yeah.
Stimpy.
Nice. You gonna get a Woody the Woodpecker?
Oh, Woody? I don't have him, but I should.
It's like one of my favorites, right?
Yeah. Old Woody. Not
I remember Woody. Those were the days. Anyway.
Yeah, like the old school one, the high energy one, the silly one, right?
The one now they have to put a child warning on it or something.
I'm from the 90s, like I'm a millennial, so don't judge me. I like all that stuff.
Hey, stay creeping. What's happening? If you guys haven't done it yet, please smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Give me a follow over on Twitch if you're on Twitch watching. We currently have 3 subscribers on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime, you haven't used this much. You can, I'd appreciate that on being a subscriber on Twitch also. Got 7 people on Twitch viewing and 27 on YouTube. Let's check out Tinker Atlas. Let me pull that up.
Oh, Jerry, I was going to ask you for some advice.
Uh-oh.
So, like, I'm doing pretty good on Twitch, pretty popular on Twitch. What I want to do is I want to grow my audience on YouTube. Should I, instead of just doing lives like I normally do, should I be making videos or something? Like, what do you think?
I don't have the magic key because I have a lot of videos. I've been doing it since 2017, and my channel is not where it should be. So I'm probably the last person you should ask on what to do. But in my opinion, I'd say, yeah, YouTube videos. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. You know, even if they're shorts, you're doing something. Or take some of your content on Twitch. I guess you could download it, you could edit it up and use it, and throw it up on your YouTube channel. But
Yeah, that's
Sorry, go ahead.
pretty good because I do 1 live a week, and that's pretty much it.
yeah,
Very few videos because time. And I have a friend that does videos and lives, and pretty much the same. He does one live a week, but he throws in a video here and there. His viewership has grown a lot faster, and I think it's because of having the extra videos.
Okay.
But
So,
that's just my opinion.
no. I need some advice because like I'm at 130 or something, and like Dad's Garage just made his 2K, right? And I'm really proud, and really happy to know the guy, right? Like I'm really excited for him. I kind of want to get up to that line. Somebody asked me about it the other day. I said I don't know. I do live streams. I make things live on the internet. And every time I upload to YouTube, it's just a copy of the live. So I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, theoretically, that's an actual video then, as far as YouTube's looking at it, versus doing an actual live. I don't know. Does that make sense?
I stream live on YouTube once a week.
Hmm.
And
Okay, yeah.
And then I stream on Twitch like three to four times a week.
Yeah,
Here's my videos right here.
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube.
It's like the Pet G one here got 1,500 people that viewed that one, but the one with Dummy 13 that I actually thought was better, only 445 people. So I don't know. And when I first got the printer, when people bought it for me and I reviewed it, I've got 5,300 views on that, and that's good. I mean, for my channel, that's good, but compared to a big channel, that's not good. It depends on the person.
I'd be ecstatic if I had that.
Me too, right? I got like I think at most on a single video 60 views. So just asking for some feedback. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, you got the right demeanor. You got the pep and the go. I mean, unlike this old fart that's just laid back and easy going.
Well, my wife has always said, you're not exciting enough. You're not exciting. I said, how can you explain something and be like this all the time? I go, hey, what's going on? How can you can't act like that? I mean, how can you do that in a video?
Bill Wright has the answer for that. It's Red Bulls, right?
Yeah.
I drink Monster energy drink. Yeah. I actually, because when I finish here, I go do my thing. Right. I actually have to be late to my own stream today because I have to go get another Monster because to keep the energy up.
See, that's the good thing about being young. Now, me, I have to take these, and if I did the Monster, it'd probably go pop.
My doctor just like.
Probably would fall asleep.
Oh, so that's.
Yet remember, you're 8 hours ahead of us, sir. You're 8 hours ahead of us.
I did a video years ago on wire connectors. It's done really well. If I can find it, it's somewhere here.
So what you're saying, Jerry, is we need to find a way to get you a battle bot and you can do a build video. That's what you're trying to tell me.
No, I've done a bunch of build videos. See right here, like that egg bot, right here. He's up on the shelf. Here's right here. It's with Sam Prentice, me, Tripod, DeWitt, and that's when Jason was with us when we're building. We were multi-streaming on multiple channels right here. Has hardly no views on it because we were on 4 channels at once. I don't think people should multi-stream when they're on together because that detracts everybody. Because everybody's going to pick one of the 3 people or 4 people, and that's where the channel they're always going to go to whenever they multi-stream. Everybody should go to one channel at a time, and everybody's directed to one channel, in my opinion.
I agree.
Now, here's food for thought, and it's just something that popped into my mind. So if you look at it today, we have all these new printers hitting the market, right? I mean, it's not like it used to be where you had to really bust your ass to get it to work fine. Now it's almost plug and play.
Yes.
So now you have all these new people coming into it, and even though we've done them, and I've seen videos on it and everything, bringing people back up to speed with like Tinkercad and Fusion and FreeCAD, bring it back forward again. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And let the new people say, hey, look, we have this is available. There's older videos, new videos, so on and so forth. I mean, if you have the time to do something, I think that would be great. But again,
Well, go ahead, Jerry.
This one here had 43,000 people watch it. Had a crimp JST connector. That done really good. I got some connectors off Amazon, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just do a video about it? So I taped crimping some stuff, and it hit. Whenever you're teaching somebody how to do something, you're not taking too long to do it. They usually do really well. No more than 10. I'll say 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, Klondike, I just did an interview with Polymaker. Like I was on their channel about a month ago, and that was like one of the things they straight up asked me. They said like, well, do you teach it Tinkercad? Like, we know you used a lot. Do you teach it? I said, yeah, I teach it every stream. If somebody comes to me with a question, even if I don't have Blender or Fusion, I can show you how to do it, how I would do it in Tinkercad, and you go from there. And then every Saturday is like today is like when I do a casual day where people can just ask, like, oh, I don't know how to do X, Y, and Z. How would you do it? And I just make the thing, right? Like, and try to give them a walkthrough. But no, I agree. It's like everyone, and then new people don't know how things came about. Like Jerry was saying, how his Centauri was $300. I remember when Ender 3s were 350 US.
Yeah.
They were 350 US. That's
And,
insane.
for the time, that Ender was a great little machine.
Yeah, but you had to tinker with it because it did
Yeah.
spit
Oh,
the
yeah.
print out of the box perfectly. And right now, most printers, when you get them, anybody knowing nothing about 3D printing, I know we had somebody in chat last week that she had trouble with his Centauri out of the box. He's never 3D printed. I don't understand why he's having trouble. But then again, since we all know how to print, we take things for granted when we hook up
Exactly.
things. When I first got the printer and hooked it up, I think the hot end came all the way to the front left corner. It was over the bed, so I had to move it away so I could extrude filament. It was in the front, and most people,
Yeah.
most people wouldn't have known that. So I don't know. Here's Tinker Atlas right here, and Thomas's first goal where he's trying to make $300. He got his goal right here of the $300. He got $315 that he was looking for, and then I think he's trying to buy a camera or something right here. Next camera gear 485. He's got 3% of his goal met. And you can become a patron, buy him a copy, or donate through PayPal. And look at that guy right there with the white glasses on. I think he looks familiar. He got interviewed by Joel here a while back, maker Free Heathen.
By the way, it was actually a really fun interview. Although when he asked me something, I was so confused, I answered the wrong question.
This right here I'm
happens.
confused by. We have a whole bunch of ripped up foam. They're
You
going to make
said you were from
here.
planet Mars, aren't you?
So why? I
So
don't
that you're an
understand.
alien alien.
Cheerio Junkie took a bunch of scraps and made a beanbag chair.
Alright,
Yeah.
Woohoo!
that's it.
I thought it was super smart, to be honest.
Dude, you know all the poo from the printers, like the bamboos and stuff? I wonder if you could use that for filler.
It's too hard.
Too hard?
Yeah, like, because I want to make my own filament, so I save the bags of purge. I save and I save the types, right? And I like when they're packed full, they are hard.
It makes sense.
And then we have an AT-AT right here. I have an original AT-AT Netherroom from 1976, original Star Wars. It's missing the door and a handful of parts, but 90% of it's there, and I need to throw it up on Marketplace because I don't want it. But here's one that Lost Boy printed off of Game Body.
When I'm able to come down to the States and spend a week and have a budget, I'm going to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy all your guys' junk. Canada, it's impossible to get anything for a deal. Everybody wants too much for everything, or they want the eBay value. I just need parts and stuff to build things, you know?
Well, you got Marketplace up there, don't you, on Facebook?
But everything in Canada is overpriced. Everything.
Oh.
Because everybody wants it.
Yeah,
No one wants
yeah.
a song. They want $1 million for it.
I've seen a lot of people on Marketplace here overpriced. I'm like, wait a minute. People can easily go to Amazon or eBay and compare what that actually sells for. Why are you asking this? But
Yeah.
maybe some people don't pay attention and they get screwed over by people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
Raj G in chat. What's going on, buddy? Pop 3D. Hello, hello.
Thank you, Pop 3D.
And here he made a little PC case. That's very cool. Go
Those
back-
mini computers are coming along, eh, Jerry? Because, like, MakerMind Nexus did one. And I'm waiting to see, like, what... Because remember he told us he's going to add a screen to it? I'm excited to see it. But I'm on Tinker Atlas, too. And I just keep... There's lots of those mini computers coming around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're getting faster with mini computers.
Yeah.
I have two of them. I just use them for my TVs.
Here's that link to Matt German if you guys would like to donate so you can buy more filament or his anyway, or his wife can take her boyfriend out on a date. There's his link.
Boyfriend, I'm a husband. Oh wait, you get a boyfriend?
The invite guest. Let me share off the link. When you'd like to drop in on camera with us and chit chat, you're welcome to do so if we know who you are and it's hobby related.
This is what I'm making for the Royal British Legion for next year. It's gonna be 700 millimeter tall and 600 millimeter wide.
I'll put you up on a big screen here in a minute, Matt.
All right.
Well, I'm
I'm
trying to
so
figure.
jealous of this build. Jerry, have you read
Oh,
this? Do you know what this is? I'm so jealous.
I was gonna read
Filament
it.
maker.
Filament maker.
Oh no, it's my. Oh no, it's Mike. I just got my desktop filament extruder, and
Oh,
I'm super stoked to make some filament. Yeah, it looks really neat.
he's got the water cooler too, doesn't
You
he?
know, if
Yes,
I
he
have
does.
that, I would do the loop
Nice.
system. I get a printer
Loop.
to print directly into it, and then takes the filament, make filament, and goes back into the printer and then puts it
There's
out again.
Thomas right there, Maker Viking.
So when I was at Murph, there was a guy with a 6-inch extruder designed to be mounted to a machine.
Wow.
It was Dan was his name. So nice.
Maker Millwright. We made this face as a request for the community. It's made in Polymaker PLAs. It was designed using Pile 3D and some Tinkercad.
Are the handles separated printed or all at one printed?
I have an IDEX, so it was printed all in one.
All right.
It looks like a kid's sippy cup.
Yes, it does. That was the whole goal. It was for a specific member of my community. I was kind of
cool.
making fun of them a little bit.
Adult sippy cup, huh?
Yep,
And then here's more pictures of your BattleBot here.
that's the build. Like when I unboxed it, that's the build. Just so people know, right? So they get familiar with it and are comfortable with the build. That's so good.
Its gauntlet's really good.
Oh, it's so good, Jerry. That's so good.
From what I can see, he painted it in gray. He probably painted it black, and then he went over with gold rub and buff, probably. Because I don't see underneath, I don't see gray, I see black. So he probably,
Makes
uh,
it stand out.
Yeah.
But
And
they've
look
done
at
a
the
really good job.
stones. Look at the stones he did. Stephen
Yeah.
Poole, Mr. Poole, he does such a good job.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Piled 3D working on some mountains. Neat poses. Oh, I picked up groceries at Walmart this morning. For some reason, they were out of water. So they're supposed to deliver a case of their water bottles to me today.
Mm.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I got there at 7 o'clock to pick up the order. And on the sign on the side of the building, you can check in with the app or call the phone number. So it's like 5 to 7. They open at 7. Or that's when my pickup time was. I called them like 10 times on my phone, and I kept getting a recording. We're busy, call back. And so I finally walked inside, checked with the girl. She said, I don't have an order for you. So I checked in online on my phone, and then magically she's seen it on her phone. So I guess I had to check in on the phone. I couldn't just call the number like it said.
Hey, Jerry, talk about AT-ATs. Cross your AT-AT with a T-track module, and you end up with this.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen that show that before. Yeah, that's nice.
That is, yeah, I love what these guys are doing. Just instead of doing your basic model railroading, you're literally just. It's cool. I mean,
It's cool.
I love how people are using the imagination.
With 3D prints, you can put anything around your railroad, anything you
Oh
want.
yeah, that's the best part.
Godzilla. Yeah, you got Godzilla there too.
Well, that's what I was saying to you, Jerry. Anything you want, like, I'll give it a swing. I might, it may not be to your test, but whatever you say, oh, I want this for my railroad, I'm in, man. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Shenanigans 3D and Retromaker Retromaker, they both do model trains as well. They're both really good.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Skull Army, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Howdy, howdy.
Matt, that is so good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Also, this model, what I'm printing right here, this one is off a little bit, the numbers, but you're supposed to take them all out and be able to put them back in. Makes it easier to transport for them because it's going to be 600 mil wide by 240 wide by 700 millimeter tall, the soldier.
Wow.
70
So
centimeters. That's what?
I'm gonna grab that walker. And I'll
2
show you.
feet? 2 feet, something like that? 2 feet tall, I think.
yeah. So the cross will be white. The grass will be green. This will be black. The plaque will be gold with black writing on it. The soldier will be black.
And it's all like it all like fits together, right? Like so you can
Yeah,
take the cross out, you can take the soldier out, you can take the poppy out, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
To make it easier to transport because the base itself needs to be a little bit more heavier
Yeah.
than the top because otherwise, if wind comes, it might whoop,
Yeah.
not only.
Exactly.
And also, if a part breaks, it's more likely the poppy will break, or the cross will break, or the man will break. Then I can easily reprint it because I can print the guy in like 7 hours, and the cross in like 3 to 4 hours, and the poppy in like 2.5 hours.
That ain't bad.
So the problem is the base. The base alone, one little piece takes 18 hours to print.
Wow.
Why so long?
Yeah, why so long?
Because it's heavy and because
Uh,
it's
Th- That's
lot of
cool, Jerry.
changes.
is that 3D printed?
No, this is the
Oh,
one
that's
from
an old school.
1976, original Star Wars.
Put it on eBay, buddy.
They don't have the doors on the side. They
Oh.
cost a lot on eBay to ship. But oh yeah, it looks like it's missing the back door. I don't know if anybody online or anybody watching has one of these. The side doors and the back door is missing. What else is missing? I don't know.
See now,
Probably something on the face, right?
the guns. Yeah.
Yeah, the boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
And the neck isn't torn. The plastic on the neck here, I'm holding it.
See
Yeah.
now that's where 3D printing comes into play.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Jerry, are you willing to make the parts to attach them as 3D prints?
No, because I have too many things going on. I would never get it done.
That's what I love about you, Jerry. You're honest.
Well, it's true.
I'd rather honest than being buttered up like toast.
Very true.
I like butter toast.
I like peanut butter on toast.
Well,
I
Eat me,
toast.
Matt.
I put butter on it when I put peanut butter on it.
Oh, there you go.
Almost every day I buy it.
Don't judge me. I like avocado toast.
I like avocados. We have some now, but I've never to put them straight on the toast. Nothing else.
Yep.
I ought to try that. I've never tried it. Smeared
They're
on.
like
I've never tried it.
it's like butter. It's like when you get the avocado soft, it's just like butter, and it has like a buttery feel. It doesn't
Yeah.
taste like fruit, but it has like a buttery texture.
Oh, guys, here's where we start talking about food during the stream. Last week I took 8 avocados, put them in a bowl, I chopped up some the tomato and onion, and I got a serrano chili. I've never used serrano. And I took out the seeds and the stem on the inside, cut it up real fine, threw that in a bowl, took an immersion blender, the long thing like a rod, and I made it really super fine. Big mistake. When you eat it as a chip, it's too smooth. You need it to be chunky. So what I should have done, I usually just use a fork and mash it up really good. That way it's still chunky and smooth both. I
Yeah.
told my wife next time we make wok, we're going to do half of it with immersion blender, and then the other half just put it in, take a fork and
Yeah.
mash it and blend it. That way, because it was too creamy, the whole thing was like eating, I don't know, mayonnaise or Miracle Whip that was avocado flavored.
Sure.
So it's too smooth.
When I lived out in California, we had an avocado tree in our backyard. It was huge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I miss that.
Okay, boys, I love you all very much. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you always for having me. I really appreciate everybody. My name is Maker Millwright. I'm from the Free Heathen Workshop. I have to go, but I just want to say thank you to everyone in chat. Thank you to people on YouTube. Thank you to people on Twitch. Remember to support Jerry. He needs all that love he can get. What he does for the community is super strong. So anyway, thank you for having me, boys. Lots
Take
of
care.
love.
You're always
And be
welcome.
safe.
See ya.
Later. Yeah, the stream is here for everybody. I just put it on. I got the big one out, Max 3D Klondike. I just got Snowblower Wisconsin hit. Throw it coming up.
See, I should do a video on how to make one of these. It's so simple. It's simple for me.
It looks 3D printed.
It is. This one is.
Okay. I mean, from here it didn't look like it was wood. All right.
Yeah, you can see it in the bottom.
Oh, has anybody? Okay, I don't know if Jack in the shop is in chat. I doubt it. But Jack, if you're listening, have you tried out a Vivor uh, plasma cutter? I've been watching a lot of videos on expensive and cheap plasma cutters, and the Vivor, which is just like the $1,000 plasma cutter, other than its grounding lead is shorter, and you have to hook up an air compressor. Looks like it's got plenty of power. I'm just wondering if anybody watching has have tried out plasma cutters and what they think of the ones that are fairly inexpensive on Amazon, like a Vivor. I think that's how you pronounce it, Vivor.
I'm gonna have to go look now.
But 200 around $200, it looks like a great machine. You hook up your own air, and if you have a CNC or something, you can adapt it. You're on fire, Sean.
Oh,
No, the smoke in front of you. I know.
yeah.
You
That
can
has it.
adapt it to your CNC and have a. Well, what Jack does, he has his CNC. He takes off the wooden bed. He has a steel bed underneath it. He hooks up his torch
seen
to
it.
it and starts cutting the steel.
We did was it last week on Ryan's show, making it up as we go. The guy has a small one. It looks like theoretically a printer, but it has
Yeah.
magnetic feet on it, right? Electromagnetic feet. So you put it on a piece of steel, and you like hit the switch, and it sticks and it stays.
Oh,
And
cool.
then you can sit there and cut out whatever you wanted with the cutter.
It's like those door locks that they're magnetically locked, and you cannot open them once they're locked.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I have a plasma cutter, so
Mhm.
I'm tempted on doing something like that.
Yeah, if you got an ex-girlfriend or something, you stick this on the door of her car and engrave a
Oh,
nasty note or something to her, and it won't come off. But you just cut it out of metal. Anyway,
oh, oh, we'll leave that one alone, Jerry.
you'd have to go to the junkyard and do it and take the whole thing and get their permission and pretend like you're doing on somebody's actual car, but really you're at the wrecking yard. The only problem though, like my garage, because of all the wood and everything I have out there, I would have to have a water bed or I would have to roll it in the driveway because I've used cutting torches and welders and such most of my life, and sparks hit the ground and they go boom and they blow up and go everywhere. So
Well,
you don't
you
want to
get
catch something on fire, have something smoldering, and then later on something catches on fire.
so when I picked up this laser, so that's 14 years ago, I had a 4x4. That's why I still have my plasma cutter. One thing I noticed is it leaves a fine metal dust on everything.
Hmm?
So it was between the plasma cutter or the laser, and of course, you guys already know which one I picked.
Yeah.
I kept the tool, my plasma cutter, but the table and everything, I let it go. But now looking at the smaller ones, because you can do that right outside, you just take it outside and drop on a piece of steel, and away you go.
I think lawn ornaments, yard ornaments would be something to cut out of metal if you can find the scrap reasonable, or you
Yeah,
live somewhere where you have access to it. Here, I'd have to go buy it from somebody, but
get something that's pickled already.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, my video that I'm working on right now with a Ziltech filament. I've got like 3 rolls of Ziltech. I have 3D Print General's tan filament from Polymaker. He's in the video. That's right down Anubis right here from Sanix. And I just got to set up my cell phone on a tripod that's not moving. So I done a video a while back, and a lot of times when I'm moving around the video, I guess it bothers people that are watching it because I'm moving around while I'm filming. So I need to put it on a tripod.
Or get one of those Osmos or whatever they're called, where it's stabilizes your camera
Okay.
as you move it.
Yeah, that's the next year type thing because of Social Security. But when I painted this, it came out really good.
I like that. I can't wait to get it running.
It's kind of a really dark, deep brown. So I got them both painted. It came out really good.
Have they sent you the track yet?
Yeah, I have the track. I just have to put it. I got to put the bridge on, put the track in it, snap it together, and then I can start running the train. But I need to glue down all my what's the rock called? Goes around the track. The gravel, the rock.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
I see Wisconsin getting nailed with snow.
My ballast. I haven't glued down all my ballast around the track. I've got to glue it down.
Oh, gimbal. There we go. Yeah, 23. Blue dude. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Was getting a gimbal for your phone.
Oh, speaking of gimbals, I think a few weeks ago I was talking about the guy who done the chicken. The guy that has the Action Lab. It's called the Action Lab channel. He does all kinds of cool scientific stuff. He has a
Mm.
chicken, and when he moves the chicken up, down, left, right, no matter where he moves that chicken, the head doesn't move.
Right.
And I'm talking about gimbals and different things that are similar to that. It's really unusual. You can have it no matter how you turn it, it stays, you know, level. But no, I don't have a gimbal.
Prices have dropped on those a lot. Yeah, I don't do enough videos to justify that for myself yet.
Here, I can show you what I'm going to have in the video. I printed these out. They're going to be on screen, like I always show where they came from, Maker World Printables, wherever, and I put it on the screen. Well, this time, since I'm going to be talking about everything, I printed them out so I get the names correct. But there's the first thing, is this cup that I did, in this really bright green filament from Ziltech. The second thing, which is bright green, looks like Mickey Mouse ears. Is that Merry Christmas sign?
Hidden Mickey.
Then we got a
Matt, are you playing with your toys again?
Christmas
Yeah,
ornament.
I know. That's
Oh, I
good.
like that bear.
One of the front of the ski on the sled, when I was pulling off the supports, I broke it. So I didn't realize it was there. And if you're like me, I grab supports, start yanking on them, and anyway.
I've done that.
But had to glue it back on. And then I printed out two of these hands for jewelry. One of them came out real small, like a teenager's hand, or a young child's hand. So I printed the second one larger. That's a little put rings on, jewelry, necklaces, whatever. Then I made this for the kitchen to put sponges, soap in. It kind of sits on the side of the kitchen. I made
fun,
that
yeah.
two different pieces there. That'll be in the video. Then my wife has a black metal rack in the living room that used to have a glass bowl in it that had potpourri in it, you know, that smelled like flowers or
Like
whatever.
potpourri.
Potpourri. It got broke, so I printed out this bowl right here. That is some filament. It's kind of a light bluish marble filament from Ziltech. And then I found this dragon bank that was really cool, but there's no place for the slot, so I must have. I probably should have printed a different top for it. But this dragon came out really good. This dragon base, the lid kind of presses on or screws on. That's really cool. I did that at like 150%, 175%. And then here from Sanix, which I've been printing his stuff for years. I printed out Anubis.
He looks good. Excuse
And
me.
that'll be in the next video when I get it released. I just have to finish filming the rest of it.
Uh-oh, I got the hiccups.
And I'm gonna let my beard grow back out. I decided I always wait around Christmas time. I let it go for a month or two, and then I shave it off. I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna try to let it grow longer this time and just keep it. If I can keep it groomed, get it running straight down.
I tell you what, Clown Hammer's got one going.
I know it's when it starts growing, then I start scratching it more and more. You know. So,
Yeah, once I get past this mark, I'm good.
yeah, I don't want it to be real long like Santa Claus. And that new Predator movie looks really good out. Want to see that when it gets out. Looks really good. Where he's got the robot girl on his back. I guess they did that with CGI. She was wearing her pants, her legs wore a green material. That way they could get rid of it with a green screen. Made it look like she was cut and ripped in half. 109, I think we ought to give away, let's see, give away a roll of Ziltech filament here in a minute, which will be USA only, lower 48. Let me get it ready. If any of our maker friends would like to drop in, you guys in chat have any questions, please ask. If we run out of things to talk about, it's going to get real quiet here and hear crickets.
Yeah, I'm doing some painting right now.
Also, chat, please leave me your feedback. Big Bad Joe left me a comment on another stream about what he thought about my stream last week. But typically every week, how do you like the? Would you do you dislike or like the way things go? Should we do things differently? What would you like to see? I mean, I've been doing this for over 4 years every weekend, and sometimes we have great weeks and sometimes we don't. What do you think about the way it's going and how we do things? Or what would you like to see that you don't see?
And don't say Matt needs to talk more.
Well, it's one of the ways to keep you awake, Matt.
Yeah, Mike popped in shortly. Clown Hammer. Matt needs to talk more. Of course, Clown Hammer say that.
Okay, if you live in the U.S. and lower 48 states, here in just a minute. Actually, let me hold off on that for a second. Let
Oh,
me pull up.
Klondike? He's
Let me pull up
AI.
Bill
He's
Tech.
all CGI.
Who's what? Huh?
Yeah, you Klondike, you're all AI, aren't you? You're an AI character. Avatar.
Oh, that works. I'm trying to
Okay,
find.
let me share my screen real quick.
I don't do dancing.
All right, here's Ziltech right here. Ziltech.com, based out of Houston, Texas. All their filament used to come from China, but they owned the factory that it came from in China. Now they're making most of it in the U.S. here in Texas. So the giveaway today is going to be one roll of their filament. It will more than likely it'll be made in the United States. It'll be for the lower 48 states. They don't ship to Canada unless it's a huge order, and they don't do Hawaii or Alaska. I don't know why. Maybe Alaska, I'm not really sure. But anyway, lower 48 is what they tell me. So I thought I'd click on here, kind of show you what they got going on, show you some of their filament. But it's at zyltech.com, zyltech.com. And they used to only have two colors on these giant spools. The 5 kilogram Texas size spools, they had white and black. Now they got quite a few colors there. Because I still have a white one here somewhere underneath the shelf someplace. I don't really care for white. It's kind of. Oh, and here's that one I done, the shimmer gold. I done a video on this here a few weeks ago, and it looked like mustard. It didn't look like gold. But they got some ASA. They got some glass filled, which I found out will be in my video. It needs a .6 nozzle. Get it clogged with my my Elegoo, the .4 nozzle. So I contacted my rep. She said, nope, they say you need a .6 nozzle. I say, well, where on your website does it say that?
Yeah, they should say it.
Get a lot of cool filament.
Crank the heat.
Let me stop sharing. Don't bark, Nikita.
You know you will.
She's looking at me. She's getting ready to do it. Okay, that's there. Transition. And here you go, everybody. Do hashtag Ziltech in chat for a chance to win. Must be present. So if you got a water leak on your coffee pot this week, fix it later. I think it's Sebastian the one last week. We waited, we waited, we waited. Or no, that was Tim. That was DeWitt stream that happened. Where we waited a long time, and when he came back, and it was too late.
So this is what I find really cool because, of course, everyone knows now I'm into trains and 3D printing. I love watching. There's a Facebook group. It's 3D printing and model train, and these guys come up with some really cool stuff.
Nice.
That's a nice piece. These are G scale too, so these are a lot larger. This is Garden Railway.
Was that G scale like the one on your desk, really big?
Yes,
That'd be cool just to 3D print it, just to have it sitting on one rail just for looks.
Oh yeah, and these guys are doing some phenomenal work. I mean, check this one out.
Nice.
So, I find it cool being able to bring in the 3D printing into the hobbies, especially like this. It looks like Matt's getting carried away with the vape.
Yeah. I've done that in a lot of pictures. When I was vaping before, I would blow it all over my scene and then try to click some pictures real quick.
There's the original. Yep.
Well, that worked out good. I hit my transition. I was in studio mode. I hit my transition button and it just shrank you down. That looked really cool. Because you didn't see anything else change.
Jack's in the house. I see. I was just showing this off, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Yeah, I've seen that online, Jack. I thought it was from you, and I remember you showing it last week, and I've seen it where you had it on eBay, where you sell them. And we were talking about plasma cutters a bit ago. The Vivor, I was just wondering if you ever tried that particular plasma cutter and what you thought about it. Because I've had acetylene torches here that I sold years ago. I used to have a wire feed. Well, I still have a wire feed welder. I had a real nice Lincoln wire feed welder that was 220 I wound up selling. Then when I sold it, I went and bought a 110 Harbor Freight because it does the job for what I needed at the time. And I sold my arc welder, so currently I only have a wire feed. So one of these days, I'm probably going to get a plasma CNC of some sort. So I've been watching a lot of videos on them.
Yeah.
I can't see comments at the moment. Anyway, we've got 21 people entered. That's the lower 48 states for Ziltech. Once we draw here in a minute, we get a winner. You'll have to say hi in chat or say thank you or whatever. I'll give you my email address. You can go to ziltech.com, pick out a type and color filament. You'll email me with your mailing address here in the USA and your name, and I'll let my rep know. And Monday or Tuesday, they'll get it sent out to you. If you accidentally entered and you're outside of the 48 states, out of the U.S., it must go to somebody in the U.S., or I can redraw. They don't like repeat winners if you just won the last couple weeks, but I haven't been pushing that. But I was told that a long time ago, that if somebody won in the last couple months, do a redraw. But I haven't been enforcing it. But the people that win all the time, you know who you are.
Yep.
So if you win too much, just have me redraw.
I was just going to say, Rick Morrison, you need the hashtag, but you got it.
Got 22 people entered. And then later we'll be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament that'll be worldwide. Both companies are nice enough to allow me to give away filament, which helps draw in people to watch all the stuff we're talking about every week. I appreciate it. Please smash the like button, like, subscribe, share. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, what's the deal? There's only 18 likes with 41 people in here? Come on.
Wow, 18 of 41. First thing I do when I go to somebody's channel is I hit the like button and I watch the video. And even if I'm not going to stay very long, it's not hard to smash the like button, click on it.
You know, even, I hate to say it, but even the thumbs down, it gives interaction.
Yeah, any kind of interaction.
Yeah.
If no one ever liked or shared or anything, I would have no reason to even do this. It brings in a little bit of money every month. It's not much, but it helps. So the more the channel grows, the more it helps bring in a tiny bit of money to help support me doing all that I do and bringing people on to help promote you and what you're doing, everybody. That's why I invite people in to show off what they're working on. They come in and plug their channel. They plug their Etsy store. You're welcome to do that as long as it's hobby related on the stuff that we're working on.
Like mine, it's simple. www.klondike.com. But it's spelled different. Or what would you do for a Klondike bar?
And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. And we'll give them a few minutes to answer. Sometimes you get those long commercials on YouTube. And I don't turn off my commercials. Commercials help make a few pennies here and there. Cos Prince, congratulations. You
Well,
won a roll of filaments. Please say something in chat, Cos Prince, and leave me your initials. First name, first letter, last name, first letter when you email me. Let me get down here to the bottom. Please say something in chat. Here he is. Says
he's
I'm
here.
here. Let me highlight it so everybody can see it on both channels.
Congratulations, Prince.
And leave me your initials in chat, Cos Prince. And here's my email.
We have also a Polymaker giveaway later, right?
Yeah.
In around about an hour or so.
Yep. And there's my email. All right. CK. All right. Yeah, in about an hour we'll give away a roll of Polymaker. I gotta get that set up for later.
Oh, I got another project going on.
And let me go back up here to that screen and transition. There we go.
Another project.
Oh, nice.
I have an AM5 downstairs on the bench. I'm working on a computer case that's showing up for that. And then a friend of mine just dropped this off. So I guess I have another after this.
No! Wrong button. And you guys, Trevor has not sent me an updated video even though I've asked for it. He's really slammed with business and doing side jobs and things where they're doing projects for people in Florida. But let me share his video out real quick. I know it inspires people to go out and spend more money, buy more stuff. But here's Trevor's video here.
Good morning, Jerry and everyone. We got a lot of print jobs going this week, so we'll try to hop on again, but again, Saturday, hopefully we'll be busy. We got the print farm going again, big job. Good morning. Getting the store open here. Just getting everything going. It's looking nice. A little bit busy this week. We got a bunch of repairs in. We repaired a bunch of Folsons this week. P400 week. We're taking another stab at the big 3Y skulls. We got 7 days and 4 or 5 kilos in, and my grub screw on this X-axis started making some noise back there. So back to the beginning, but we're getting there. It'd be nice when it's done. About 1150 millimeters tall. We started getting the laser room set back up finally, so we'll get the UV and the 50-watt fibers going in here, and then in here I got lights out, but that'll be the bamboo room. So that's about it. We're converting the Optimus over to 110. It's got, of course, we got a new bed for it. So we got an 1800 watt 110 bed, and then we're waiting on a nice like 8 millimeter aluminum plate. So speaking of, we got the heater in finally for the 400. In here. I got lights off, but that'll be the bamboo room. So that's about it. We're converting the Optimus over to 110. It's got, of course, we got a new bed for it. So we got an 1800 watt 110 bed, and then we're waiting on a nice like 8 millimeter aluminum plate. So speaking of, we got the heater in finally for the 400, the Thinker 400. So put that in yesterday as well. Dennis tossed that in for me. You see it right back there. Looks nice. Heats the chamber up very nice. And then now the firmware also is updated to have chamber heater on there. Anyway, we're gonna start getting this place open. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and rad weekend's coming up. A couple more weeks for anybody in the area. It's awesome. Anyway, talk at y'all later.
Well, that was cool. That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. You get
7
back-
days.
Oh, man.
He was 7 days into that one print.
And have it fail, yeah, that's a bummer. That's a lot of filament. The most I've ever printed was like, I think, 2 weeks. That was way back on a CR10 or something. And that was continuous print. That's back when I had too much infill and too much of this and too much of that, in prints and prints.
During the learning days.
Yeah. When I first got into 3D printing, I always did a wrap on everything. And then sometimes I couldn't get the wrap off the print. And then eventually I learned how to get away from wrap. Pile 3D, how you doing today? See what we got here. Ship arrived today.
For
Oh, no.
that ain't too bad.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a good price.
It's just asking about the computer. It's actually, this will be a new PC. It's what is it? AM4 processor or socket. That'll be for my son. Or the AM5 will be for my son, one of the two.
Yeah, probably the end of next year, sometime going forward after, I don't know, October, November, whenever there's sales, I might start upgrading my current computer from 2017 piece by piece, seeing what I need. I'll probably have to get another motherboard, a video card, obviously. The RAM isn't going to work in the new motherboard, so I have to change out the RAM. Since I just put a 1,000 or 1,100 watt power supply in it, that'll stay. The case, it's a nice tinted glass case all the way around. I'll keep the same tower. No reason to change it.
So pretty much you'll need CPU, board, RAM, and video.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad. I will keep my eyes open for another board.
Yeah, it'll be way down the road.
I was hoping to get a Cobra Max 3, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get one. With 2 AMS units, I was hoping for.
I was looking at that Flash Forge, the 5. What is it, 5M?
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, Dominic, but yeah, it's a great printer, even for single color.
Yeah.
For the price. You need to send Matt an Alf. Yeah, look, we're twinsies.
Yeah.
And mine can wave. Can his wave?
Oh yeah.
And if he had a tail, I'd show you something real naughty, but like he don't have a tail, so we're not going to show you that.
Well, he kind of does.
Come on, keep it clean.
Yeah, I would. Well, anyway, never mind.
I know. I know where you're going with that one.
My wife is going to get ticked if I say anything, so I try to go on the fringe of saying what I shouldn't say without saying it. Anyway.
Yeah, I speak my mind too, but if we talk in person, I speak my mind. On here, I have to watch my language, so I mean, I do not cuss a lot. Only if I get angry with myself, like I press the wrong button on the computer or something. I'm like, God damn it! That's what I would say, something like that on that line.
Thank you, Cos Prince. I'm looking now.
As soon as my dog hears that, she just looks at me and just goes to the sofa or goes somewhere in her little hiding hole that
Mm.
she has. And I don't do nothing. She, I just
Yeah,
said a few cuss words and she runs away.
Cos Prince, I have it. Thank you. It's in my spam folder. I have it. I'll let my rep know tonight or tomorrow.
Really?
Hopefully, they'll get it sent out Monday. And then every time they send that out, I always go back. I find the email from whoever won. And I send you the link with a tracking number. That way, you can always track it. Because I know I don't like surprises in the mail because I don't want somebody to steal it. I always like to know when my tracking, when an item's coming, so I know when to look for it. So I always send those out when I get them.
And just give my dog some treats. Let's tell mommy.
Get back to the right screen. If any of our maker friends would like to drop in, most streams used to have up to like 10 people at a time on here. And we've been streaming for an hour and a half, then there's still only three on the screen.
Now,
No
what's going
idea
on this
why.
weekend?
But here's a link if any of our maker buddies like to come in, talk about what you're working on, self promote, welcome to do so. Projects in Dad's Garage. Hello, hello. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
Okay. Yeah, I reprinted it now, and now it fits way better. So it actually gets lifted off now. The
Oh,
other
you
one I got rid of now.
what'd you reprint? The
That piece.
slingshot? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell Matt if that's a little taller, it'll look like a slingshot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
I still found a few flaws on the bullet, and so I had to go back into the paint program and just select those 2 points or 3 points what I found and create the color. As you can see here on the eye, right there where the white dot is. There's a white dot on the black between white
Oh,
and
looked like it was supposed to be. What'd you print that on?
bamboo.
The bamboo?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I have that bamboo A1 and I don't print. I usually print one single color on it, so I end up using my Century carbon the most.
Yeah. But most I'm excited to print is this one.
So that looks good. That's a good
Yeah.
piece.
I use blue for test print, to see if the tolerance fit. So I adjusted my tolerance now, and now it should fit. Yeah.
Sanix has a new model coming out. I think it's next week. It's going to be another Warhammer model that he came out with, his design. But I'm going to show you a couple of that I've done in the past from him. One is painted. Here's one that I done from Sanix. It's all resin printed.
That looks
Random
good.
pieces. I got it painted. Came out really good. And then here's another one he did that I haven't taken the time to paint yet.
Come here. Next.
This one's all painted. Came out really good. He's got a third one coming out. I forget what it's called. This one has a hammer in his hand. It sits on the table. But this is resin printed also. That's why I love resin printers. The quality is just amazing. The detail. If the designer spent the time to put enough detail in the models. Ladies and gentlemen, projects in Dad's Garage. Howdy, howdy.
How's it going? How
How's
are y'all
everything?
doing today?
It looks
Doing
like
Doing
more
good.
of
all
a
right.
car in Dad's garage.
His wife took over the garage and said, move.
Series of a little bit of misfortune going on, but we'll get through it.
Uh-oh.
And that what I'm gonna show off in a second is how this is gonna look.
That's pretty cool.
That is a cool piece.
And you're gonna have writing on it too. The only thing is, I think you're gonna take the sling off because that's gonna be a pain to glue, and that's most likely gonna break anyway in the long run.
Wow,
So
6 months.
I I just gonna print that
Yeah,
part right there and
that sounds like
nice.
Dave and Terry. Yeah,
What? I sound
wow.
like Dave and Terry.
Yeah, the comment that I just had on the screen, I was talking over
Oh,
you.
oh.
Took somebody else 6 months to get their filament when they want it. I'm sorry to hear that. So, what is new, my friend? What are you up to? What's going on? What's new?
Me? Oh, not much. Much the same. Just trying to wrap up some projects. I got big surgery coming up, so I'm just trying to get stuff together and done
Oh,
first.
what you haven't done?
Spinal surgery. They're removing 2 discs and fusing 3 vertebrae in my neck.
Oh God, I hope everything goes well.
Wow.
Thank you.
I bet you're really bothered by that.
Good luck.
Yes. It's been a fiasco. I've been out of work since July trying to get all this stuff together. And then, yeah.
I knew a maker up in Canada. I can't think of his name right now. Somebody in chat might say it, but he was an electrician. He had a construction accident that mangled up his foot really bad, and they never could get it right, and nothing but pain. So eventually, he said, "Just cut my leg off," and he's got a fake leg, and he's happier than hell because he got
Yeah.
rid of the pain and the problem. But your spine, that's a total different thing.
Yeah.
We'll
The
take care of
option to cut off either your head or your body just doesn't exist.
Well, I know. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. I
We're
hope they
not
can fix you.
we're not
Yeah.
living in Futurama where they have hats and jaws.
yeah.
I went skydiving years ago and I snapped my foot and I got a steel plate and 8 screws in the ankle. 2019, I had to wear a bag for 6 months. You know what that is. And they
Yeah.
had to remove a lot of my intestines. And I have a
Mm.
big giant scar going straight down my stomach. So I have a
Ooh.
forever hernia. So even if I do lose a lot of weight, I could never ever get another six pack or anything remotely close because my muscles are not connected straight down my stomach. So as you get
Yeah.
older, you just kind of things happen. It sucks.
Yeah. Start
Right.
falling apart.
Yep.
I feel
And
you.
Very disconcerting as you go through it, though.
yeah, I
I
mean, I
feel
used to carry oxygen bottles on my shoulder going up a ladder, which is very illegal and they're very heavy. But when you get older, all of a sudden one day you're going to pay for that, and things are going to start
Mhm.
falling apart because of what you did years ago.
Yeah.
You kind
So
of
I
catch
tell my
up to
kids
you.
that, like, hey, don't do so much stupid stuff when you're younger. Like,
Yeah.
you'll appreciate being able to move around when you're older. I promise you.
How long are you going
Yep.
to? Is all it's supposed to possibly take, or you'll be offline for a month or two, or
So it's a month, 4 to 8 weeks in one of those neck things, and then uh, like 12-week recovery, and then rehabilitation. I don't know if that's physical therapy or like you gotta learn to like do things again. I don't know. I knew it was coming, but it's totally different when you get told it and it's like, all right, we're doing this. Like you're like, I don't know. I wasn't in a mindset to ask too much about the recovery side of it.
yeah,
Jack in the shop. No, no, no. Six. A lot of people might have a six pack, but I have a one pack. It's much more nicer looking than a six pack.
yeah,
See,
You
I
know,
got the carrier
most
going.
guys with me agree here, right? A one pack is better than than a six pack.
Yeah, I'm really appreciative of the dad bod movement. You know,
when do you have to go in?
December 5th.
Okay, and you do vape right now?
Yes, but I
Start
can
cutting.
do that. I cannot smoke cigarettes, which is fine.
Yeah.
I haven't
I was going
smoked
to say,
cigarettes and
when you're in the hospital room, you can't vape. So start learning to cut back before you go in.
yeah.
That way,
I
you
don't
don't or your vape.
I don't vape that much. I fill this thing up and it lasts me a month.
Okay, that's not much.
That's what I need to do.
I mean, you guys used to watch my live stream. I vape every 2 seconds like Matt did. I constantly have my vape wherever I go, and now I quit, and I have a
Hey,
toothpick wherever I go.
I gotten better with my vape. I'm actually cutting down. I'm actually quitting,
If
and
you look,
you know,
if you look around the house, in the living room, on the coffee table, you'll see a toothpick. My bedroom by the bed, you'll see a toothpick. It's like you won't find cigarettes or vapes, but you'll find toothpicks.
Are you 3D printing your toothpicks?
Yeah.
No, no.
See, now,
remember,
Well, you got lasers. You can laser cut your own custom toothpicks.
Put my name on them or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry 3D HP on the side of
You
them, you
know,
know?
sometimes my throat bothers me, and I'm beginning to wonder: is it something with this toothpick?
It
It's
is.
popping
It
out all
is.
the time, and now I'm
So,
going to get an infection from my tooth from this piece of wood.
no, it is. So they're soaked in a chemical. Um, and it's something to treat the wood to prevent stuff from growing in there because, you know, wood normally has stuff. So they're treated with chemicals to kill out everything that might be in the wood and prevent any sort of mold or bacterial growth in them.
some antibacterial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to have to Chat GPT it and find out what I can buy that's safe for me to suck on all the time instead of, the
with
toothpick.
So
Yeah.
uh, it may not apply to you, but so that's why some farmer friends of mine, uh, their dad was the same way. He quit smoking by, you know, just always having a toothpick in his mouth. And he ended up with something with his throat and ended up switching to just these reeds that grew back on the edge of the marsh on the farmland. And, you know, he would just, you know, grab a handful of those in the morning before he got his tractor and he just chewed on those. And then he started growing this. It was like sugar cane.
Oh, cool.
You could probably do this if you got any sort of property at all because it'll grow anywhere. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a sugar cane, but it's really thin reed. And you just pull that off, and it's like, you know, having a pixie stick in your mouth all day because it's super sweet. You just chew on it, and, you know.
Years ago, I chewed on straws. I'd cut them down. Then one time, the
Mhm.
yellow stripe came off the straw to my mouth like a piece of paint.
Oh,
Yeah. And then by having that about a straw, you don't want any saliva running down the straw, or something
yeah.
like that, chewing on it. So I went to toothpicks. I'll have to try to find something safer because I personally think that these are bothering my throat. And
Yeah.
I'm coughing more.
you also Woody Woodpecker, right?
You know.
Every single toothpick is made out of one giant tree.
Hey Clayton, how you doing today, my friend? Hope you're having great weather over in
Get it?
Hawaii.
Who here watches Woody Woodpecker? I mean, when he
Hey Matt
was
3D.
taking the tree apart and had one little toothpick.
That's been a
Come
while
on.
ago.
Come on, I always thought it was funny. I mean, just think about it, what a waste of wood that would be.
Most of those Nerf things that you build that we don't talk about on live streams, do they have a rubber elastic in them, or what makes the thing propel?
So I can show you what propels them.
Well, don't.
I won't pull up the blasters,
Yeah, okay,
but
thank you.
um,
I guess that's
so
not funny.
you've got one of two options.
Well, if we go down, it's my fault. I said it first.
If they take you down for this, I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
YouTube's
It's crazy.
Oh,
so
these are the internals.
either a compression spring
Okay,
or elastic bungee.
okay.
So this gives you most of your lower power options, and then the compression springs are for your higher power ones.
Well, I think if you're going to go the trouble to make one, you need a spring, have high power as possible.
Oh yeah.
It
Make it
depends.
spring.
Like having a mix, right, is nice because I've got ones that are lots of fun. Um, I don't know if I can show a Nerf dart on your thing or not, but um,
No, don't do it.
I
Nerf dart.
I made
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nerf dart is fine, but no Nerf weapon itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I made this tip for a Nerf dart, and we are going to See if we can fire it straight through a 5 gallon water jug. You know, the ones that go on your water cooler at work. Um,
I don't.
and
Wow.
see if I can get this to go through a watermelon too.
Well, watermelon maybe, but a plastic jug that take an awful lot of power. Seems
I
like.
know. I've got an extremely powerful one.
Okay.
Most recent build series up on YouTube for, if you go to my Nerf Blaster playlist, it's called the Mammoth Greg by Misplaced Moose.
Mm-hmm.
Thing used built it's you need 10 spools of filament to build this.
Mm-hmm.
Final weight on parts on the blaster is just over 6 kilograms of plastic in your final parts. That dart is about twice as long and 2.5 times as wide as a normal Nerf dart.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a cannon.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse's working on something that looks really cool. The
Yeah,
chain
the Moab.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that looks
mini?
really
Yeah.
cool. That's something. I mean, if I was rich, I would love to have something like that on my property. I have a lot of property, like the one channel I used to watch where I don't know where it's at in the U.S., but the guy has real chain guns mounted on his back patio, and he fly around RC airplanes and take them out, take them down. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're into
Matt,
that,
that's
huh?
cool. Is that from what
Something.
Mario?
No.
Looks like the thing from Mario that
Yeah.
chases you.
Okay, I have the one from Mario too.
Oh, I heard Mario passed away. The creator. I've seen that on Facebook today. If it's
A
true or
couple
not, I
months
don't
ago.
know.
Yes, that's a Mario,
Okay, yep, that's Mario.
and that's way different. I took
Well, you.
inspiration from the airplanes like the Warthog A10, what they have in
Oh,
front, same type
And
of
those are
face.
is that
Motor,
print multicolor? Or did you paint that?
multicolor, painted in bamboo slicer.
I need that for reasons. I don't know what they are yet, but
I
we'll
wonder if that
figure it
goes
out.
through. I wonder if that goes through a 5 gallon jug for you.
I'm short, but at that point, so you've got to have a soft tip foam projectile. Otherwise,
Oh, for Nerf.
you're not Nerf anymore.
You can print this in TPU if you can.
Yeah.
Somebody just messaged me about my sister's truck I got for sale in the driveway, but it's raining out heavily, and I'm not gonna have somebody come by to look at the truck in the rain. That ain't gonna happen.
Especially
It's
This
just like
so
is
many colors.
I
this
don't
is
deal,
a Hyundai Elantra, blue dude.
I don't deal with people at night either. Daytime only.
Yeah, blue dude thought it was a fancy car. There you go, Hyundai.
Yeah, my sister currently drives a Cube. You know what a Cube is, or by
Yeah,
Nissan, or they look like a little milk truck. I call it a milk truck. Looks like a '60s milk truck, real tiny. But she had
yeah.
nothing problems with it.
This car's been solid. It's a little over 80,000 miles, and I've got nothing to complain about it with it.
My favorite vehicle of all time was the '99 F350 dually jacked up that I used to have. It was a diesel. I miss it, but because it was a dually, I didn't want. I eventually sold it,
Yeah.
but love the truck.
There's a guy passed away around the corner from where I used to live when I was getting ready to buy this house, and they had a F350 dually, a trailer, and a Harley that they were trying to sell all as one bundle, like an enclosed motorcycle trailer, for $6,000 for the
Wow.
thing. And I mean, it was an older, 90s truck, but that was definitely a steal.
Yeah. I don't see why somebody want to bundle it. You can make more money, sell it quicker if you don't, because somebody may just want this, not that and that, but they just want to get it gone. I understand.
Yeah, they were trying to get everything off of the farm to be able to sell the property.
Yeah. Well, sadly, if and when my brother ever passes, if it ever happens before me, I got to go to stay at his property, try to figure out how to get a U-Haul and bring most things back to Vegas, sell the property. I mean, it's just I even don't want to think about it. All the
Yeah.
headaches and what I might have to do, or get my son to take off from work and help me. I don't know. So anyway,
Blue dude, they were all fine. They all ran and worked. You know, it was an old truck, so you got old truck problems, and it was lived on a farm, so who
Here
knows
you
what.
go. That's garage.
Oh, nice! I love it.
The
That
only
is sweet.
the cloud, this,
his marshmallow, you know.
uh, the motor, and the ground is all printed in one piece.
Okay.
Nice.
The bullet is, of course, separated and then glued on.
Yeah, the plastic, whatever you want to call it, something toy,
Really nice.
cartoon. Looks good
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I'm proud of it. I've been working on it on a different project. Actually, that comes from a different project where I can't talk about it on here. But
What? No hints?
no, it's just another charity, and I can't talk about that. And you know, we're helping out several people, and you know what we do with medical kits, cars, uh, medicine,
There's a
several
link.
other items what we provide to those people, and yeah,
There's a link.
that's
Nobody
all I
wants to
can talk
know.
about that.
Hey, Clown Hammer, there's the link.
Yeah, Clown Hammer. There's the link.
Yeah, we got two
Where
elves.
you at, Clown Hammer?
Where's your elf, Clown Hammer? I remembered Alf when I brought him in, and I have a puppet one, but I can't find the puppet.
I don't know where my Alf is from
Right,
when I
right
was a
there.
kid. My parents' license plate was Alf when I was a kid.
You know, when I was a little kid, let's say, well, how I don't know how old are you? One, two, three, four, and you got a favorite toy or doll you always keep with you. Well, I had a
Hmm.
little stuffed animal named Harvey. I have Harvey in the living room. He has a broken arm because somebody years ago put tape on it, yellow tape, masking tape, whatever it's called, on his broken
Hmm.
arm. His nose has been drawn in. His name is Harvey. There used to be a show about Harvey the Rabbit. He's an invisible rabbit years ago. And I have Harvey in the living room that I've had kept him forever. Actually, my wife has a bentwood rocking chair that I don't like that she won't let me throw out. So I put it up on top of the hutch in the living room up high. And I put Harvey on it looking over the side, looking at everybody.
No.
Anyway,
I had a Sylvester stuffed animal and an Alf stuffed animal.
Yeah, we had the elf the show. We did have the stuffed animal, but it was not very popular because it was very expensive over here. Because it all came from, I think, Mattel, and even Barbie was very expensive in the 80s. And Alf plush toy, I think I wanted one, but I think was too expensive for my parents. They were like 60, £100, and that time
Wow.
that was a lot of money.
So I know this guy used to have a box. He used to talk. I don't know what happened to the insides. I think my son had a little fun with it.
let me see if I feel anything inside this.
There's a little.
I feel something down by his leg.
Oh,
I don't
right,
know.
right on the back. He's got a little
Oh no, this one don't have that.
Okay.
There's no holes in the back. He hasn't been violated either.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is a puppet.
Yeah, and this guy had the electronics in it where he could talk.
I'm sorry I said that. No, I'm not.
Jerry,
Oh lordy.
Yeah, I don't know where the other elf is. Oh, but we do got this puppet guy here. Terry Fader, the turtle. And when I first did my videos on the box turtle, I forgot about this. Here's Terry Fader.
I didn't know you had a box turtle, Jerry.
Yeah. I did like 4 or 5 lives building it for the SVO8. And then I was going to put a xenomorph hot in on it from the deer. And I spent like $100 in AliExpress, bought all the parts, got it about half built. I kind of got confused in the videos, so all the parts still set and the Sobol still broke down. So I figured I'm just going to spend $75, buy another stock hot end, put on the Sobol to get it printing again, and the box turtle I'll either sell it or gift it to somebody because I'm probably not going to hook it up on the Sobol. I spent all this time not getting the hot end built, and I put vanilla clipper on the Sobol. It's just sitting. But yeah, I got one.
Well, if you lived closer to me, I would help you out there, man. I want to get another box turtle and put on the 2.4. I just printed out some parts for it because I got arch type toolhead on there, and I printed the entire gantry for that printer in Polymaker's PPS CF
Uh,
and the toolhead and everything in it. I got Triangle Labs that sent me for Trident. Their CHCXL hot end. It's like a Goliath, but with the ceramic heaters.
uh,
So I printed some new PPS CF parts, and they're so much fun to play with.
what
They
state do
clang
you live
like
in?
metal.
What state you live in?
Ohio. So a little far from Vegas.
Yeah, I have no idea what they charge to ship that for the weight and size.
I don't know if you broke it down, you could get it in a large flat rate box, which would put it like at
Yeah,
$30, but
I
then you'd
wouldn't
have to
want.
take it all apart.
I wouldn't want to do that. Just leave it together.
Yeah.
When Jason sent it to me, I had to pay $60 for shipping. Then he sent it to me to build.
That's probably roughly what it would probably cost then.
Now, one
It's a
time I was
fun build.
yeah. Well, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the live streams.
How's your Centauri Carbon doing? I recently got gifted one, and man,
Oh,
I love that printer.
yeah, it's printing great. Hey,
I
doggy.
told the old lady, I said, if that had been my first printer getting into the hobby, I would probably not be in the hobby anymore.
Sorry. Yeah, they're not going to come out with multicolor. That's a shame. But for the $300, it's a great printer. Works great. I got a video right now I'm working on that I haven't finished. Where I got a this for ouch. Let me get the table put back. Oh, I got a wheel lock on it somewhere. This Anubis bus right here I did on the Centauri Carbon. I usually resin print all these, like I showed you those models earlier. This Anubis
Hmm.
is done in pieces on that. The Sanix model, 0.16 layer height. I did have some problems with a few parts that failed initially, so because they fell over on the build plate, and I had to clean the build plate, wash it up really good, and put down more nanopolymer adhesive, and then I had to rerun all the calibration stuff on it because I updated the slicer recently, and after I did like 20 prints, all of a sudden things weren't sticking like they were, so I reran all the checks on the bed, and then it worked out, and then I finished this model. But it's from Sanix, 1/6 scale. Came out really good.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Is that all printed all in once, or is that
No,
printed
no.
in different
Uh,
parts and
The
assembled?
base is one piece. The waist is one piece. His cloak on the back are two different cloaks. His right and left arm are two different pieces. His head is separate. His chest is separate. So,
That's a pretty
but,
sweet
but I
model.
always
I
I
like
always
that.
present print these. But and then I ran out of activator. So when I glued it up, I took some water and baking soda and a little squirt bottle, and then I left some kind of a white film in a couple places from the baking soda. So once it dried, I try to clean that off. Like I said, I got a video I'm working on right now that'll have this in it and what filament I used. And then I had some glass filled ASA from Ziltech that I kept clogging on me. I couldn't print with it, and I contacted my rep, and she said you got to use a .6 nozzle. Which I said, where'd it say that on your website? So I couldn't figure out why it kept clogging on me. She said use a .6 nozzle, and that'll explain it. So let me show you the part.
You need to get yourself some 3D glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a big bottle of it, can of it.
You know what I want to say about the Centuria Carbon? It's like the old Ender 3 was the go-to. Now I think it's
Yeah.
the Algo.
So most of
Great
what I
printer.
enjoy about the hobby is building printers, right?
Hmm.
And I found building printers. That's pretty cool.
Go ahead, you talk.
From looking at upgrades for my Ender 3 that I bought.
Hmm.
And found boron in that process and everything like that. If I had gotten the Centauri Carbon to start with, I wouldn't have been looking for upgrades for anything. Would have never found any of that. Would have got tired of printing, tchotchke stuff and walked away from it after a month or so and gotten bored with it. So if I had got a nice high quality printer to start with, I wouldn't have been in the hobby as long as I have been.
Well, it's like you say when you go to build a boron or you get in the hobby. Do you want to make stuff or you do you want to work on a printer and constantly upgrade and change and modify and use your brain, or you just want to print dust collectors? You get two
Yeah.
different people.
So I wanted a printer. How I ended up with both the Centauri Carbon and the Prusa Mark III over here, right? Is I got to a stage where at one point I was trying to get projects done for sponsored content that I had agreed on a release date for. And then the printers that I needed to print that went down. And I got to a point where the only working printer I owned was a CR10 sitting over there on the shelf.
I had two of those for a very, very long time.
And I'm just like, okay, I need some machines that I can count on to be a tool to do these projects that I don't mess with. They just sit there, they churn out parts. That's all they do. They're not for content. They are to enable all the other content. And that's how the Centauri Carbon came to be. And the Prusa was because I was looking for something to do PLA and stuff like that, because printing them on the borons and stuff, then I'm out here with doors open, kids running through with the doors open on printers and everything else. I'm just like, somebody's going to get hurt or something's going to get broken.
And if you guys, let me interrupt real quick. We're going to give away a roll of Polymaker filament in a few minutes. If you live anywhere in the world, I think Polymaker ships everywhere. The giveaway, it's worth basically $35 gift card that you'll win. You must be present to win. You'll have to stay slow in chat afterwards. We'll enter. We'll draw a winner. I'll give you my email. You email me. I'll immediately send you back a code and a link so you can move forward with your giveaway. And they constantly have sales. They have a lot of new filament they just came out with. They got their filament dry boxes. There's a lot of ways you can spend $35 towards a larger order or towards hardware.
Yeah. With the 45% off of some of that stuff, it's almost like a $70 coupon right now.
Yeah, the last time I asked Joel for a code for the videos I'm currently working on, it was a couple days after, or like a week after they had their big giveaway. And if he would have gave me the code during the giveaway, I could have got more for my money, better bang for what they were allowing me in the gift card. So I don't ask him very often for stuff. Got too many hobbies, just got to jump around here and there.
Yeah.
Now, Mac 3D said something a little bit ago. It was the Flash Forge. It is a great little printer. The only downfall is the size of the bed. My son has one. I mean, he's hard on printers, and he hasn't had an issue yet.
Well, sadly, you can print almost anything on a little printer if you want to glue and sand and fill seams and all that. You can do helmets in a lot of pieces. It just takes you a lot longer. This
True. I
model
mean,
for Sanix was done on the small printer in
I think it's
pieces.
what 220 square for glass board, which still isn't bad. I mean, when you look at the older printers,
And if you won the Ziltech filament this morning, you cannot win the Polymaker. So if you enter, that's wonderful. If your name comes up, we'll have to redraw. We can't have the same person win both filament in one day. That has happened once in 4 years, and I felt really bad about it when it happened. You get all these people watching, and there a lot of people are here just probably for the giveaway, which is fine. I appreciate it. You know, little tidbits you hear here and there from somebody, you might say, "Well, wow, I didn't know that." Now you do, and you learn something. So.
Was it Petty Ruxpin that won both filaments in the same day? Just curious.
I don't remember. It happened like a couple months ago.
I bet
So
you it was.
whoever it was in chat, I'm sure they're here right now. I can't see my comments. I got a different screen up. I can see my YouTube comments. Well, yeah, actually I can. I got Twitch open on one screen, YouTube on another screen, and then I've got what we're doing here on the middle monitor. So all the people that were lurking that don't talk in chat, now you can see who they are.
yeah.
And there's no catch, you know, and if you win the filament, you don't know what to do with it. I'm sure you might have a friend that 3D prints, or you'll have leverage. You can trade him for something or her for something. Because there's so many women now that are now in the hobby. And that's wonderful. Oh, they had a thing on the news that I seen yesterday. I think it was in California. This is talking about current events that we normally don't talk about. Those e-scooter bicycle things that kids are riding and they're driving everybody nuts because people are taking over the streets with them and parks and sidewalks. They go like 30, 40 miles an hour, look like a bicycle. They're not regulated, but they're coming out with a lot of laws to regulate them, and you should wear a helmet. Well, there's these two kids in California in a YouTube video. They're like, well, I'm going to run the red light. I don't have to obey the red light. And one of them runs into the side of a car and it blows up on him. And he's on fire, running around like a banshee trying to get fire put out. It blew out the back window of the car, and the woman driving, her hair caught on fire.
Holy
Oh,
stuff.
good lord.
And I'm thinking that kid is just crazy. But
Yeah.
you don't want to obey the laws, and something happens to you. I don't have any sympathy.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? I've got a whole bunch of electric scooters. They're great for getting around. You know, the kids are over at the park, and I got to run over there and, you know, or I got to go find out where in the neighborhood the kids are, right? Hop on the scooter and I can zoom around, and it's a lot easier and a lot more convenient. Or I just want to go downtown to a store or something. But then you get people that do stupid stuff and just ruin it for everybody else.
Exactly.
Right.
Is the scooter you have like a bicycle, or is it the kind that you used to pedal with one foot? You push with one foot.
It's like the ones you used to push with one foot, but they're electric.
Yeah, and they go really fast. I've seen those.
Yeah. Mine aren't too fast. I think one's
Okay, like
12,
20.
one's 15 miles an hour. The other one needs a new battery pack. And then my youngest daughter's goes like 6 miles an hour.
And if you hit a rock, is it going to hop it or is it going to trip it?
No, they do pretty good with that.
Okay.
Yeah, they do pretty good with that. I'd like one of the electric, like e-bike things, but that's out of my price range.
And you can't charge it in the house because it could have an accident. And when I
Yeah,
was in
I
my
charge it
40s,
out here in the
I had a
garage. But
kickboard. I had a kickboard when I was in my 40s. It looks like a really giant skateboard. It's got a big silver handle with a knob on it, so you can do really sharp turns. And they're made for adults, and they're very dangerous. I never crashed on, but I know somebody that did, and it put him in the hospital. Pedal, foot power. But I rode skateboards my whole life, going to downtown Fremont Street and everything. When I was a kid, going up there all the time.
see, skateboarding was never my thing. I was into rollerblading and BMX and like extreme mountain biking.
Uh huh. Oh, extreme
That's
mountain
nice.
biking, like they have Red Bull and the stuff going on right now in Utah, where they're jumping off the side of cliffs. That's
Yeah,
crazy. That is crazy. Unbelievable.
they'll pay for it later when they're older.
Yeah, if they don't wreck now, but yeah,
Ask me, I'll tell you why.
that's why you're probably having surgery, right?
No, no. But so I wrestled in high school and I got
Getting
my
to
foot broke, right? Broke the metatarsals across the top.
sorry guys.
And then they put the cast on, but they put the cast on at the wrong angle. So every time I take a step, it would hyperextend my knee. I get the cast off, and the same day I got the cast off, I crashed on a mountain bike and hit my kneecap, landed on a rock, and then the bike came down, crossed it, and cracked the kneecap halfway across it.
Ow, ow,
That
ow.
that knee has never been right
Wow.
ever since. But
All
yeah,
right, guys,
it's creepy random stuff like that.
we got 40 people entered. We're going to do the drawing right now. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Round and round we go.
And where it stops,
Nobody
only one will
knows.
know.
We had 40 people entered.
Cybertech,
Cybertech,
congrats, bud.
congrats, Cybertech. Congratulations. Please say something in chat. Let me write down the name.
Congratulations.
And he's here.
How you been, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while.
Let me get down here to the bottom. You should.
Cybertech was developing a really cool tool head not that long ago.
Cybertech, your first name, last name, first letters, and then I'll give you my email here in chat. Just give me the first letter of your first name, first letter of your last name, and here's my email. That way, when you email me, I know it's you.
Oh
Okay,
man, I hope you
shoot
get
me,
better.
shoot me an
That's
email,
going
and
around right now, man.
oh wow.
Yep.
Well, my wife's had a cold too. I haven't caught it. TC.
The
Okay, let me write that down. Shoot me an
the in-laws all
email.
have COVID.
Right away.
See, it sounds like you're like me. I have two petri dishes running around the house.
Yeah. Well, my brother-in-law normally comes over on what was it, Sunday nights or whatever, to watch the new It series on HBO.
Hmm.
And he's like, Olay's like, no, you can't come over with COVID. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready for surgery. I cannot be getting COVID right before I get surgery.
That other show I've been watching, it's been really good. That lady that starred in, oh God, what's the name of the show? Glycerith or something weird like that. These aliens come to work, they come to Earth, take over everybody except for her. I can't think of the name of it. I've seen 3 episodes. Been really good. Glycerith
Oh,
or something.
oh, is it the one where like everybody's super happy and they want her to be happy too, or some crap?
Well, yeah, there's like one intelligence that took over everybody on the planet. So if one
Yeah.
person says, hi, Carol, they all say it at once.
What,
Oh my
what's the name
god.
of it?
Clitoris or something like that. Somebody in
I
chat will type it.
I saw it advertised and I'm just like, what is this show?
The lady that started, what was the name of the show? The Meth. The two guys that made The Meth, the great series.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. The guy's wife stars in it. She's the main
Yeah.
star. Clitoris, I think it's called. Starts with a P. Let me check my email here. If he emailed me, and then I will send him
Do
the
any of you
code.
guys use the refill spool stuff? Because Polymaker just released that.
Yes,
Like
that
I,
company
refills.
released it.
I've never in my life been interested. Years ago, Anycubic did it, and somebody else did it. Even with bamboo, I've never been interested. And
Are
then
all of Bamboo spools reusable too? Somebody told me that once, that all their spools were reusable spools.
I don't think they are. They had They had some you could buy. I can't hear you. You're muted, Klondike.
You can print them from Polymaker. They have. Hold on, let me bring up the link. It's on printable. The
Yeah, I seen a
printout.
link for them.
If you're needing them, Hobby Lobby has them for $2.99 for the reusable spools.
Um, I'm finding it at this moment. I have to open it up. That's why.
Okay, Cybertech, I just sent it. Let me know when you get it, please. There'll be a code in there and a link. You can go to that link, enter your code, and you'll be all set.
Thoughts on Bamboo P2S? My thought is I'd like one. Bamboo, please send me one.
P2S, I'd love to review one. They're what, like a grand? Hey, Klondike, you still muted?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. That's the name of it right here. Yeah, I
More of
watched
it.
the third episode last night. This show right here, Pluribus.
Clown Hammer, that would be awesome. Mostly because I'm tired of denting cardboard spools. My hands are numb and I
Yo,
drop them all the time.
I
Yeah,
posted in
and
private chat.
thank you. It's very rare that you don't get they. I don't know what's up with me and my words. It's very rare you get something in the mail and the cardboard spool isn't pre-dented. They're usually
Yeah.
always have a dent in them.
And then they don't roll right on your AMS or box
Yeah,
turtle
yeah.
or your whatever. Yeah. I mean, plastic ones can shatter too, but still working
And
on the tool head Cybertech. You got to send it to me when you're done. We'll put it on something.
Can we put the
oh,
giveaway away?
yeah. Sorry, Matt. There you go. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Trying to take care of everything.
Sorry.
Um, I wish somebody could take the board or whatever that's in the Elegoo Centauri Carbon and make it compatible with the box turtle. But if Elegoo couldn't make whatever they were developing compatible, I don't know that any maker could. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea on what the issue was with the.
Yeah. Or maybe because they were selling another product, and they're like, well, wait a minute, guys, we don't want to push that because then people are going to pay this amount of money and they're not going to buy this. So let's say we
Yeah.
can't do it. I don't know. That's the
So
thought.
I had a whole tirade yesterday on my stream about this, and from a company perspective, it makes no sense to release a multi-material unit for the Centauri Carbon at this stage. Makes no business sense to do it.
Yeah, people
Whether
love it.
you can
For the
pull it
money.
off or not, you've already sold those printers. You're not going to sell anymore. You're getting ready to release a new one. Even if you weren't, the cycle of turning over these printers is so fast nowadays. People are going to be like, "Why are you? You're releasing a thing for a printer that's a year old now. I'm going to go buy the new hotness from wherever, right?"
Yeah.
And by the time you pay to develop packing for that product, ship it, and all that other stuff, you're going to be selling a multicolor system for the same price as somebody paid for that printer. And people are going to balk at that. They're going to be like, wait a minute, you want $300 for an add on for a printer I paid $300 for? That doesn't make any
Be
sense.
careful how long you show that. Skip through it. But yeah, that was it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
we've
yeah.
got the one and only Clown Hammer. Here he is.
There he
Howdy,
is.
howdy. How are you guys doing today?
Real good.
Good to see you.
Was doing the honeydew list, so I got done with it. So
It doubled up on you.
what's that?
We're doubled up on you. 12.
Here, I'm still printing this damn thing, but
Oh, nice.
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's humongous. So I made the mistake and printed this piece twice. So I've still got, I think I'm 3 pieces short, and I'm almost out of filament on my second roll, but I got a couple more rolls.
Has anybody bought replacement nozzles for the Elegoo Centauri Carbon? If so, on Amazon, what is a good reliable length? I need to get some .6 nozzles, some more .4. But I read a lot of the reviews on them, and a lot of them, I'm getting bad reviews on a lot of the nozzles. So I don't know where to put my 10 or 15 bucks to buy nozzles. If somebody has tried some and no. Because for instance, this one filament I got, the glass fiber, Ziltech says a .6 nozzle. I don't have any need to order one. I don't want to order the whole hot end. I can just unscrew the nozzle, put the new nozzle in. The networking guy, hello, how are you doing?
Isn't the entire hot end from Elegoo like $15 as it is?
I thought they were like 25 or so, aren't they?
Not too bad.
I'll have to look. I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, here I said I was going to get rid of that cart and ended up getting another A1 Mini.
Yeah, the entire
So-
assembled hot end is only $20.
Okay,
You're
so
probably
they have
better off just buying
buy
an entire hot
buy
end.
a .6. Okay, just swap them.
Yeah.
.4, .6. Are you looking on Amazon or their site?
No, on their site.
Because most of their stuff they drop
Oh,
ship
for that.
already in the U.S. Yeah, AliExpress takes a few weeks, but all right.
Hey, Clown Hammer, you're supposed to go big. Go big.
I've got to finish tuning in the Voron. I've got it finally put together, and but
But a mini?
we've been printing out stuff for a vendor fair coming up here in another couple weeks. So, and then one of my Ender 3, the Pi in my Duender went southbound, so I've got to redo
Paul.
that.
How you doing, Paul? How's it
But
going?
the typical, you have 17 printers and 10 of them work.
If you need Voron stuff, Orca Slicer configs, filament profiles, process profiles, they're all up on my GitHub. Just grab them, man. As long as you
Oh, nice.
basically tune, make sure your pressure advance is right, and do your
Yeah.
input shaping. And as long as you're pretty freaking close on your rotation distance on your extruder thing, and most of those have the numbers you can just grab from wherever LDO or whatnot. Put it in. You're going to
Right.
be pretty spot on. You'll be good to go.
Yeah, I got. It was funny. I put in for my cereal a week or so before you put in for yours, and I didn't. I was too close on the printer with the video, so I had to wait. They said we need to actually see the printer, so I got my cereal like 8 days after I submitted, but I'm printing little cattywampus, so I gotta make sure my gantry's square and everything else. So.
Yeah, so you can have
But,
have the gantry squared, and then if you don't
Right.
tighten the belts even, it'll actually pull it out of square.
Out of square. Yeah, I've got the meter, the what you call it that I've been doing and checking. So the belts I know are, I got the thing from West that I printed it, and I know the belts are right or equal, I should say.
Okay, so here's the thing. Pro tip.
Well, according to this, they're square. Yeah.
So make sure your gantry's square before you put your belts on. Put your belts
Right.
on. Use your belt tension meter on one side.
Right.
Then go ahead and tighten up the other side. All right.
Right.
And then pull your gantry all the way to the front. It should hit on both sides at the same time against your front idlers.
Right.
If it doesn't and it hits too soon on one side,
I'm cocked.
loosen that side up a little bit until it starts
Okay.
to actually hit at the same time, and then pay no mind to what the two measurements are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because on the Duenders, I had to do similar, you did same thing or similar, similar So I did the Vector 3D cauliflower and got those. They're square. I've got 3 of them. They're square, but I just got to play with the Voron some more. But
I've
haven't had
never
a chance
checked
to
out
do
the
it.
Vector 3D cauliflower.
I won it in one of the I think it may have been Mitch's stream, one of the streams that they were doing all the giveaways. I
Yeah.
won it through that, and it was actually pretty nice because it'll tell you, you plug in what your slicer is, if you're running Clipper or Marlin, a few little parameters. It'll tell you, okay, go here and change your rotation distance from this to that, and it takes a couple 3 shots to get her tuned in, but it's not terrible.
The print what
But
I just
rounds is round.
All right, Matt.
the print what I just showed off.
Wow.
This is what I'm making for the Royal British Legion for next year. It's a display for them, and it will look like this.
How many are you making?
Just one big one.
Oh,
700 millimeter by 600 millimeter by 240 millimeter.
It's going to be large.
that's big.
And the flower you can remove, the grass and the cross you can remove, and the filter you can remove. So when they're putting up a new table, they can put it safely away, and then once they set up the table again, they can put it back out, and yeah.
And Matt still wants to sell his Comgrow 500 by 500 by 600 printer. He has behind him. He has it on local pickup in the UK. He wants to sell it, and he's willing to come down on it quite a bit if somebody comes and buys it from him this weekend. So if you're in the UK, you know where Matt lives. You'll get a great deal on the printer back there in the corner. If anybody's interested in chat, please say something.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone. And anybody who wants to help me out with it, if you scroll a little bit up, you will see my PayPal and like buy me a roll of filament or go to my Facebook page. You will find my wish list and buy me a roll for £10. You know, and that would help me out a lot to do a lot of my stuff.
Here, I'll look for your link again. I'll share it out.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. And I appreciated 2 weeks ago the people who helped me out, who got me £40. I got,
Here's his link
and I
right here.
bought 4 rolls of filament with that.
Nice.
And somebody off a couple of days ago, no, 3-4 days ago, he came around here. He gave me £20, so I bought 2 more rolls. I bought the gold filament that's right now in there, and a gray roll of filament.
Max 3D says you take installments. Any donations would help. Hold on.
Yeah. Any donation will help. Any donation will help. You know. Thank you.
Oh.
I know
Well,
the
guys,
feeling.
I'm going to hop off here. You gentlemen have a great rest of your day.
You have a wonderful day
As
too.
well.
Have a safe day and good luck with your surgery.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, good luck.
I know how it feels. I have a backache too all the time.
Yeah, it's
No,
being in
nice.
pain all the time is miserable for you and everybody that has to deal with you.
Tell that to my wife.
Mhm.
I don't have to. She knows.
I know.
Have a great one, guys.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Good seeing you.
Well, I got good news. Sorry I had everybody muted. My son just called. When he was a little kid, I bought him an HO train set back in the day, and I bought him some buildings and sceneries and all kinds of stuff. And as he
Right.
never did nothing with it, when he became older, I gave it to him. Well, he had it in his shed for years and years. Just found like, hey, do you want it back? You can have it. Cool. I'll come get it in a couple days. And then I'll have back some HO stuff that I bought him when he was little.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
So yeah, much. I don't remember what's there. I'll see. Oh, and I dropped my toothpick. Damn it!
The idea of a plastic toothpick might be better.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna have
Chris,
to see because I know it's been bothering my throat, and I'm sure it's the toothpicks. I'm gonna have
get
to
a
find
Swiss
something
Army
else.
knife. They have them built in.
Have what?
I've been
Where did our friend go?
Oh, he had
Oh,
to run.
projects. He had to run.
all right.
Speaking of, yeah.
Well, have a great day if you're still there. I was
Sorry.
muted talking to my son on the phone. I hope everything goes well with your surgery, my friend.
Speaking of
Cinnamon
toothpicks.
toothpick.
Hey, I've no tobacco for going on, what, 2 months now, so.
I need to do that. I'm not a
And
clear though. Dang it.
I
Are the
know it. Yeah, right.
are the toothpicks bothering your throat, causing you to cough at all, or bothering your throat?
No, no, they haven't been. I've been alternating between them and candy, so I'm trying to taper off of both because I
Yeah,
buy a.
if you got a dollar store near your house, they got every possible candy you can think of.
Oh yeah, I got. That's all we have out here. But I've been buying 3-pound bags of gummy bears.
Okay. Yeah, my wife. I don't eat those. My wife likes them.
Well, I'll throw one in. Nothing big. But that's not even a week. I mowed through that. I think I got it
Oh,
on Tuesday.
Are those the infused ones?
Matt,
No,
Matt.
they have them.
Yeah.
Max 3D was talking about you take payments on the big printer. That's what he was talking about, not on the donation for filament. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, I
Matt.
mean, wow.
Is,
Uh,
is he in the UK? Are you in the UK, Max 3D?
yeah, I think he is. I think he is.
Well, maybe you can work something out.
Yeah, contact me privately on Facebook, please, and Messenger.
Yeah, he's been around here online forever and ever, so I think he would probably be good for it. Betty Boop says hi, Clownhammer.
I see that. I was just saying hi back.
Yeah, there was one boat I had years ago. I let a guy make payments. I took a couple grand down. I leaned the title, gave him the boat. He made payments. Everything went fine. And I done that on a fifth wheel and on a small RV. I had no trouble. I just leaned it, got a big down. I think on the fifth wheel, I jacked up the price a little bit, or one of them I did because I was going to take payments. And I got a couple grand up front, leaned the title. That way it came to me. And yeah, it all worked out. I never had no trouble. I don't typically like payments from people, but I did do it on 3 of them. And like I said, I had no trouble.
Yeah, today's age is kind of.
He says he's like 35 minutes away from you, Matt. That's close.
Oh, well, yeah.
Here you go, Clownhammer. You've seen those insulators, right?
Oh yeah, the glasses. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Oh, nice.
Speaking of insulators, here's the
Pretty
creator
funny.
right here, Jack in the shop, guys.
Thank
Jack.
Hey.
Howdy.
you. Oh, hey, Jack.
Yeah, Jack inspired me on this one.
Is that a dog feeding dish or?
Oh, no, it's a valet, like for your keys. and chain.
For your keys and your chain. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah, we've got the blue ones.
Nice.
They weigh enough to hold it down. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack did his CNC.
You're muted, Jack. Can't hear you.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Greg,
not. There you
for
go.
sending me the £5. Thank you.
Matt, list your email in chat. So if Max 3D can't get a hold of you on Facebook, he can email you. That way you can communicate.
Yeah, hold on a second. My wife can do that probably.
Okay. If not, put it in private chat and I'll share it, whichever. If he can't get a hold of you on Facebook. How you been, Jack? What's going on?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. Getting some orders in. As a matter of fact, I was just out in the shop making another one of these trays. Sold another one today, so I got to get it boxed up. I made this one, and I found this
I like
bad
that.
spot in that wood right there, and my wife won't let me sell it. She said she likes this one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a cool.
That's
piece.
cool. That's a great piece.
The Vivor plasma cutter. Have you ever seen one or tried one?
I've seen them. Never tried them. But I guess you know Beaver, they make everything. I've got a Beaver T-shirt press.
Oh, they do.
They do
Okay.
make some good stuff. I've got the cheap. When I built my plasma CNC, I bought the cheapest plasma cutter, the cheapest 60 amp plasma cutter that you could find on Amazon, and it does
220 or
great.
110? It's 220 or
It's
60.
dual voltage, 120 and 240.
Okay.
I do run it on 240 because I want to run it higher amps and faster.
And quarter inch should be no problem, right? Quarter inch
Not
material.
at all. I cut well with the 60 amp. I've actually got a video where I've cut half-inch steel. I cut a full-size silhouette for a guy for some target practice, and I cut that out of half-inch steel plate.
All right.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, the way my garage
Yeah.
is set up, I'd probably have to have something where I can put it in the driveway and work with it because I don't want to burn my
You see my
garage
shop
down.
right
But
now. I was looking in the floor. I was thinking about cleaning up. And, well, I thought about the shop vac and said, well, no, that's not going to be big enough. I grabbed a broom. I said, well, that's not going to do it. I grabbed a shovel. I finally ended up with a snow shovel to get all that sawdust on the floor.
does your garage have a dirt floor or you got a wood floor?
It's wood floor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little 15 by 20 storage building.
Okay. Yeah, my brother lives out in Prump, Nevada, and he's got a lot of buildings that have dirt floors in them. They're good sized buildings, but he had no reason to put a concrete floor in them.
Oh.
I do. I wish I had a concrete floor, especially with all these plasma sparks flying everywhere. I do have. I heard you talking earlier. I do have the Harbor Freight wire welder, the 110, and it works good too. But for no more than what I do.
Huh. Yeah, I need to get down in the basement and start turning pens for that same vendor fair we have in a couple weeks. Here's one of the ones that I made.
I've got 3 or 4 boxes full of
Nice.
walnut pen blanks.
Oh, yeah, this is
Is that
not
resin
focusing.
and wood?
Resin and wood, yeah. If it would focus.
Does your
Better than Mont
plasma
Blanc.
cutter on your when you're cutting steel out on your
Yeah.
CNC jack, is it dragging the
Yeah.
material or is it just real close to it?
Real close to it. If you're looking for a plasma cutter, make sure you get the non-HF, the non-high frequency. You want the blowback. That way you don't have to touch off the steel to draw that arc. And plus, if you do get the HF plasma cutter, every time it fires up, it's going to interfere with your controller and it's going to really mess things up. So it's really important to get the non-HF plasma cutter and keep all of the AC lines as far away from the DC lines as possible.
Get feedback.
Okay.
Good to
Like
know.
on the long mill, it just came with regular leads going to all the steppers. I'm changing all those out for shorter stepper cables.
All right.
You got to separate all that. Or that noise will get back into the controller, and you'll have bad problems with that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that information. I don't know what's with me when I get an idea in my head, whether I can afford it or not, or need it or not. Then I got to go watch everything I can find on it, and it just consumes me. So I guess maybe that's a normal thing. I don't know.
Nothing OCD about any of us.
Yeah, we're putting it.
I've got so far down the rabbit hole.
I usually dive in and I'll try the cheapest option first and realize it's not exactly what I needed. My first CNC machine, I actually 3D printed it. It was called the MP CNC, the mostly printed CNC.
Yeah, I have
uses
one.
electrical conduit for rails. So I still got that one. And it does work. It works good. It does run on belts. I don't like the belt system.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
so that I
Was that the
from that
one?
to the long mill.
When I sold
Was
my
that-
MPCNC, the guy that bought it said he wanted to make it a plasma cutter, which I thought he was crazy because I thought it's too lightweight for that. But whatever you want to do.
I mean, you don't really need a lot of weight.
Well, you got the weight of the torch hanging on the front of that, and that's a lot. That could be a lot of weight. So you got to, I guess, suspend it so the cable's not dragging.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to have the cable up.
Yeah.
Was that the one that was in Woodcraft magazine that you could 3D print?
What?
The CNC machine?
The MPCNC problem.
Yeah. That's part of
Oh, nice,
my project what I'm building now, and like I showed you guys before. Let me switch my camera view.
I did a bunch of videos of my MPCNC a long time ago. I'll pull up
And that's how it looks.
one to show you.
So I built the cross already. I still have to glue the upper cross apart, this part. But I have the flower already printed too.
Huh.
Hold on, let me get the flower quick. And here it is.
It'll be a nice
Currently
size.
got rain in Vegas right now. Thank God, coming from
Thank you,
California.
Jerry.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Max 3D. If you can't get a hold of him, email me and I'll give you Matt's email. That way it stays private.
Oh yeah, he already messaged me.
Okay,
Great,
good,
good.
good. Well, I hope you guys can work something out.
Gentlemen, I am going to run. I got to take care of something in the house.
Well, I
Good seeing you,
appreciate you
Jack.
coming on. You'll be on later, right?
Yes, I will be on with Ryan, our Ballard Designs.
I'm gonna try not to
Check
miss
Nice.
out
that one this time.
our Ballard Designs, 755 Central.
I missed that
So,
last week.
Okay.
oh, there's always a rerun. That's the coolest thing.
Huh.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Sean. Hope you have an awesome day.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me on, Jerry.
John, real quick,
Maybe.
real quick, John.
Yes,
The tray you 3D printed. Are you
yes,
going to
sir.
sell those?
I guess I don't know why.
You know,
Question.
you got the screw-in bulbs, and it'll probably be fine with the LED bulb right there. But if anybody puts an incandescent bulb in there and covers it with that insulator, it might draw enough heat to deform
Oh,
that.
the Pet G.
Yeah, and maybe I don't know, but I was just wondering about that when I seen that earlier.
Yeah, no, these are LEDs. I've let one run
The
actually for a
LEDs will
day
be
now.
fine, yeah.
Yeah,
But if
nice and
anybody
cool.
decides to put an incandescent bulb in there,
It'll
if they can
warm
even
up.
find one anymore, I was just
It
wondering.
might, it might
Yeah,
soften, but no,
right.
I'm not too stressed on this one. It's pretty cool.
All right, well, it was good to talk to you. You have a good one.
You have a good
You
one,
guys have a
sir.
good one.
Take care, Sean. Got the MP CNC here somewhere.
Yeah, there was a CNC machine you could build that Woodcraft magazine had. Oop! Oh shit! Pardon my French.
That's
Okay, it did
fine.
break. That Woodcraft magazine had that you could 3D print, and you get rails and stuff from AliExpress and the controller and everything. And I think it was a 4x4, 4 foot by 4 foot board you mounted it to. I got most of it. I have it all printed. I just never got the hardware
The
stuff
MP
to finish it.
CNC use electrical conduit for the rails, and you can really size it to
Oh,
whatever you want to.
oh, yeah.
Well,
This
there's
was using stuff from Molly.
well,
Oh,
there's
there
mine
he
right
is.
there. I built a long time ago.
Okay.
That comes from V1 Engineering, and they also have
Yeah,
the low rider, which you can mount a full 4x8 sheet of plywood as the bed.
and it drives it
Wow.
back and forth on it.
Yeah,
But that uses the EMT conduit, huh?
Yeah,
the MP CNC does.
I was gonna
Okay.
buy some. I forget what it's called. Some proper steel for it instead of this conduit, but I couldn't find it in Vegas. I'm sure they had it somewhere. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, AliExpress was where they
Steel and
scoped
steel,
out
no
the other
steam in
one.
it. You know,
My
can't think of what
biggest
it's called.
problems with the MP CNC was the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was trying to run it too hard.
Yeah, occasionally
Oh,
it would stick and screw your project up. But anyway, I took off the
kind of hot.
Makita and I just sold the machine by itself. Then I broke down the box. Then the
Mm.
table
Huh.
that's there, I expanded it and it eventually became my big CNC. I just put a different
Huh.
top on it. So anyway, it was fun. It was fun to play with. Fun project.
That was what, three? Well, we've been in this house three. So it was about 4 years ago I saw that one. Yeah, they spec'd everything out. The 12 millimeter rods from AliExpress and, all this other. I had it all in my cart. I just never finished buying everything to start building it.
Seen a bunch of DIY kits out there for CNC and plasma.
Nice.
Put in chat earlier. I'm actually working on my biggest 3D print I've ever done so far.
Oh,
I found it's a Christmas street lamp that's on Maker World.
Oh
oh,
yeah,
that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. I just got 2 rolls of red in this morning.
They were talking about that on Lee Marie 3D. She showed it too.
Yeah.
It's what, about 4 foot tall, give or take.
I'm actually not sure.
I guess we'll find out. Because yeah, I was good.
We'll
That was
find
good.
out.
When I'm done with the predator thing, I don't know if you saw that earlier or not. This is actually my biggest print.
Big
It's a
predator
predator
mount.
skull. So yeah, it's a beast. I'm 2 rolls in. That'll probably be about 3 rolls by the time I'm done. As long as I don't have any more mistakes. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I'm
things
done with
happen.
that, I'll start that.
It's normal. Nobody's perfect at 3D printing. Things happen.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why you always. Yeah, I printed the same part twice because I lost track of what I was doing or where I was at. But that's all right. Maybe I'll make another one and it's already ready to go.
I'm printing the poles right now. From what I understand, all of the red parts is going to take every bit of those 2 spools of red I bought.
Wow.
I
What
got
do
them
you
for like
print? What are you making again?
it's the Christmas street lamp from Maker World.
Okay, I haven't looked. I
The
haven't seen
lamp
it.
head actually has 4 lithophanes in it. It says Merry Christmas and stuff. I was going
Okay.
to leave
Yeah.
my own lithophanes and stick in there.
I guess the head uses every square millimeter of the P1S bed. So I guess
What is the commercial license on that? On uh, the light, the light stand, the light bulb, the lithophane Christmas thing
No
lamp.
clue. Don't know anything about that.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
would have
I was
been
going to start up
interesting.
on the smaller prints on the
Uh,
smaller parts of it. I was going to start up on my
Hey,
Ender 3.
Kaggle 3D, how's it going, buddy? What's going on?
all right, mine's finished now. My cross.
What channel is the show later on? Let me find it. It's Art Ballard's design. Let me find the channel.
There you go.
There it is.
Take care, Paul. See you later.
See you later, Paul.
I'll find Ryan's channel right here. I'll share out the link.
Huh.
Yeah, Ryan Ballard Designs.
Yeah, the festive lamp. Yeah. So that's your thing is gonna take every bit of the 2 rolls, huh?
That's what I understood. I heard some other people talking about it as well.
Okay.
Here's Ryan's channel right here. Just click on it, go to the live streams. You'll see the one that's coming on at 5:55 Pacific today.
Because I thought if it's a commercial license for it, I could use it.
But that's it.
But it's very hard to find the license agreement on MakerWorld.
Yeah, I think it's at the very bottom.
It'll be on the page there somewhere. It's just like the Dummy 13 I did. They could care less how many you make and sell or whatever, because there's like a billion of them out in the world. There's a million different things you can print for it. My grandson liked it a lot, so I figured, hey, how'd you like to get that for Christmas? He's like, yeah, red and black. So now I got to pick up some red and black filament. I don't have any.
I got these 2 spools off Amazon for like $12 a spool.
PLA
Oh,
or
yeah.
what is it?
PLA.
So I'd have to, the armor could be PLA, but I'd have to use PETG or ASA or ABS for the frame underneath it, because all the parts have to snap together. And if it's PLA, it'll break them. Be too brittle, won't flex.
Tell you what. Oh, get back over here.
Yeah, this is.
No, I seen a guy
This one.
today that reviewed his $2,000 plasma cutter against the Vevor for like $200, and he said the biggest difference was the ground cable on one was like 4 or 5 foot, the other one was about 15 foot, and one had built-in air where the Vevor you have to run your own air compressor, no big deal. Most people have an air compressor. So basically, working wise, he said they're about the same. It just depends.
Now you have to have a decent air compressor to keep up with a plasma cutter. I got
I
a
got a
60-gallon.
I've got a DeWalt pancake that's got 2 tanks on it. 2 round tanks stacked. You know what I'm talking
Cause
about?
the plasma cutter is going to want a good 60 psi constant flow,
Yeah.
and it's got to be extremely dry air too.
Well, I
Because
live in
if you
Vegas.
got any moisture in there at all, it will eat up your tips fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in Vegas. Unless it's raining, it's pretty dry here. Rick Morrison, hello. How you doing today? 7:55. What does that mean? Oh, is that when they're on?
let's see. Yeah, this thing's. Oh, that's going okay.
You
I
decided the
made a
glute
little.
on when was the lid on when you dropped the glute?
No, that's but when I was yelling out in French. Yeah, I bounced. I wanted to see if it would bounce. Apparently, so thankfully the lid was on it. Usually it's not. That's usually when I decide to spill stuff.
I made some homemade activator the other day because my spray was empty. I got water and a little bit of baking soda, shuck it up, put in a little spray bottle. Didn't work very good. It stained my model though, so I had to take a Q-tip and some water and try to scrub around the feet and around a few of the parts.
What is that? I don't know. I just buy the Bob Smith stuff.
Anubas from Sanix. I normally resin print these.
Nice.
I haven't done anything in PLA in a really long time. So I went in and
Huh.
figured I'm going to go use FDM and I'm going to FDM print it. All in pieces, of course. So I got a current video I'm doing on this and some other filament from Ziltech and Polymaker. I just have to finish taping it and edit it. So it came out really good.
Came out great. Yeah, really detailed.
And this is done on the LG Centauri Carbon, 0.16 layer height. And I did do one of these at 0.2 layer height with some different filament from Ziltech. This is Polymaker, what's his name? Oh, 3D Print General, like his color that I printed out.
Oh yeah,
It's like a tan. I was gonna said I wanted to do an army tank.
yeah,
I never found a good tank, so I wound up printing that with it.
yeah. His looks like a good tan. Browns and tans are hard to find a good one.
It's a real sturdy film mix. When I took off the organic supports, they didn't just crumble real easy. They were very rugged. It was a real good filament.
Okay.
I designed a notepad. Y'all know. I guess y'all know I'm in the
Oh no!
power line construction industry,
What?
and I've got these little cutout switches that I designed. It goes on top of a pole,
Oh yeah.
and I designed it to where the barrel of the fuse is the pin, and it'll hold an ink pen right in here. But I'm having the hardest time getting these to come out clean. The top side comes out awesome, but the back side is always a little gnarly.
What
So
if you printed it at a 45-degree angle?
I split it in half, and I guess
Oh,
that might
you're
have
gluing it together.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. This one was a little bit too small, but on this one, this is actually PET G, and I used PLA for support material. I thought that might help.
Oh,
The supports just fell right off, but it's still just a little rough anywhere the support was touching it.
huh.
I don't know, but whenever you figure it out, anything can be a video. So anything you do that is an idea, somebody's going to watch it and like it.
Yeah.
And another reason for a video or a short is someday when you want to do that again and you forgot how you did it, you go watch your video.
That's the
I've had,
primary
I've had,
reason I do YouTube videos.
I've had to do that many times. Go rewatch my content. How did I do that? So I could redo something.
Or how long
I
ago
need
did
to
I
do
do that? Or what did I
Yeah.
do back then? Yeah.
Or somebody will ask you a question about a video, you have no idea what they're talking about. It's been so long ago. Or it might have been an idea that you did then that's no longer relevant now. So, anyway, it's crazy.
Heck, I
Look
need
like
to
my-
do that on a daily basis to remember what I've done half the time.
1 second for that.
I go back to my videos all the time just to remind myself of fiber laser settings that I've used on certain materials.
All right.
People seem to enjoy when I start editing vectors, do some vector editing. I posted
All right.
another one yesterday.
Huh.
Making 3D prints with Lightburn.
Hey, Jack.
Nice.
Jack.
Yes, sir.
Those tips that are consumables, how often do they burn up? You got to replace them.
Of course, like I said, in your area, they're probably going to last a whole lot longer than mine. But I bought a whole box. They're cheap. Um, you will start to notice when your flame starts tipping to the side. It's time to change it. Um,
Do they kind of burn down? I haven't really got into it, or I don't have any to look at, so I'm not quite sure how they work. But
won't really burn down as much as the hole starts widening up. And sometimes you can just clean them and put them back
okay,
together.
okay.
But definitely have a box of them on hand. I have 2 boxes because I've got the hand torch. Plus, I bought the CNC torch
Yeah.
to mount in the long mill. I 3D printed those mounts so it can just fit right down into the spindle mount.
How'd you figure out how to adapt it? You just you're smart. You
I
figured
just
it out.
took my calipers and started measuring.
Okay.
Just drew it up in Fusion 360.
And you just run a regular job like you're doing it in wood, but instead of having your Makita or something, you got your torch.
I use Vectric V-Carve. And in Vectric V-Carve, I have a special tool set up with 0.068 millimeter diameter. That's my kerf of the plasma. I measured that with calipers too. You can get different kerfs depending on your tips. So that's something you'll have to do with your plasma cutter.
Is Vectric V-Card one you buy it once, or do you got to pay every year?
It is buy it once, and you can use it forever. Once you purchase it, if you purchase version 12, you will get all the updates for free until version 13. And after that, you can still use it. You just won't be able to update past 13. It's
like
works kind of like Lightburn.
It's kind of like Lightburn, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what version of Lightburn we have, but
in Lightburn, I'm still using version 1.7.08 because that version still works on Linux, and I'm a primary Linux user, except for when I have to use.
Has anything new came along with MillMage? Have they done anything new yet with it?
They have come out with some more features. They're trying to add other features before they get these features fixed. And
well, I know there's no bits in there unless you put them in. They should automatically come with a whole bunch of generic bits built into it, like other programs.
And I think they have gotten a little bit better on that. Because I think last time I downloaded the newest one, there was a few bits in there, but I still don't like the way you import bits.
No 3D carving yet?
What's that?
No 3D carves set up in there yet?
No 3D carving and no true V carving. So you might as well take V bits off the table.
All right.
Of course, you can use V bits, but when you're doing text, it's not going to bring it up to the sharp points. It's just going to go straight and stop.
Well, based on Lightburn and how great Lightburn is, I was hoping that someday MillMage might get caught up and this is the one that everybody wants, and you don't have to go finance your house to buy the software. Because I have a big problem with these.
I think they plan on it being, they plan on adding 3D carving, and they plan on fixing the V-carve operation, or adding the V-carve operation. And I think that's one reason why it's not released yet. It's still in release candidate.
Okay. Yeah,
I did take one of my 3D carve G codes from V-carve, and I ran it on MillMage, and it worked.
Okay. Because I'm assuming I'm basing everything on next July I get Social Security when I actually have more money. So if I ever wanted to maybe get a software, then that's when it would happen. So we'll have to wait and see how things go. And then I bounce around with so many hobbies, I got to make sure I get something that I'm actually going to use, and I'm not going to use once every 6 months. Because
I do like freeware. Open source. I do like freeware and open source.
Yeah, you're like me. I love that kind of stuff when I get it. But
that's why I'm trying my best to get used to FreeCAD.
FreeCAD. Yeah, I think I've seen some videos you've done on it. I doodle things down on my notepad here, and then I try to go back and look things up later. And I went to Walmart this morning, picked up a bunch of groceries, and then for some reason the water had to get delivered. They didn't have any cases of water, which I thought was strange. And that just came when it's raining right now in Vegas, which doesn't happen very often. I think it's just supposed to rain today. Then it'll probably come back next year. Pretty rare.
Yeah, we haven't even had any snow yet here. Usually Halloween's our first snow.
Yeah, I think Chicago got hit pretty hard with snow. But I don't. Where I live at in Vegas, I don't remember when's the last time I seen snow at my house where I live at. Maybe 10 years ago, and it was like a quarter of an inch on the ground. Really rare. I mean, it's really rare.
Yeah, usually here we get Halloween. We usually get it, and we haven't been for the last 4 or 5 years. It's usually not too far behind, but I think today it was even in the. Well, I know it was in the 50s. I was making breakfast out on the porch with that Blackstone I won. It was in the 60s or 70s. So, yeah, I want my. I don't mind the snow. I mind the people that drive in it, but I don't mind the snow.
Yeah, and then since Jack had those insulators doing all these projects, like I was mentioning earlier, it made me think about all the ones I had for the last 30 years laying around. They used to be my mom and dad's, and then I had them here up until a few months ago, and I couldn't figure out what to ever do with them. And then I seen some of his projects. Go, well, I guess I could have made some and sold them, made a little money on them. I think I sold them all for like $50.
Yeah, I think we have 2 or 3 of them. I think I don't know where the wife got them, but they are pretty cool.
I find them anywhere from $3 to $20. I don't purchase the $20 ones.
No, I know she was one of her coworkers gave her a couple of them, and they're pretty cool.
Green and clear. Some were cracked, most of them weren't. And then I had some really fat ones on the bottom and real narrow, taller ones.
I got like different sizes and.
Yeah.
I'm not there with $3.
Take them to a glass blower and have the bottom flattened out nice and smooth, and you can have yourself a highball glass.
And I believe they were all for telephone line, right? Correct?
These were, yes. I don't have any of the power ones on me.
Yeah, those are like a white ceramic, aren't they, the power ones?
They actually had some glass ones for the power lines too, but they had they would have a groove in the top, and not all the power lines. They wrap around the sides, and the telephone lines would wrap around the sides, or tie to it around the sides. The power line ones would go down into the top.
Huh.
Oh, since you worked for the power company for many, many years, I'm not going to say who it was, but I knew somebody as a teenager that threw some fishing line over some high power lines, tied a knot, pulled the lines together, and the transformer blew up in the alley, and the whole neighborhood was dark for a few hours.
There's what I've designed up with that 3D printed cutout switch.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a clever idea.
Nice.
Yeah, we had at the dealership we worked at, we always had the sacrificial squirrel once a year that would pop the fuse and it'd just be.
I think last time I saw a squirrel, I was down visiting relatives in Texas, my wife's relatives, and I seen them running around on the power lines and stuff.
Oh, actually, we don't have many squirrels out here that I've seen.
Cute but destructive, eating up wires, tearing up everything. My brother's got a problem in Prump with mice and different things getting up underneath his old vehicles, eating up wires and things like that.
Yeah. I don't think we have many squirrels out here. There's not many trees.
Check out that skull.
Yeah.
How clear that thing is.
Wow.
Hot plastic would be cool to 3D model an insulator. I don't know, does that file laying around anywhere somebody could 3D print them? That'd be something that you could design and throw up.
What was that?
3D hot plastic said it'd be cool to 3D print something like that. Have you seen any insulators online?
I've actually got several insulator models. I like using the real ones because, I'm in the power line industry, working for Pike.
Yeah. Are
But
these
yeah, I do have several that insulator. I have several STLs for insulators.
are they
So,
post them online where I can share a link?
I don't forgot where I got them. I was on 3D. There's all kind of different places.
Okay. Yeah, just do a search for insulators.
Yeah, I forgot exactly where I got them.
Yeah, I believe
I've
that's
got
the
a
proper
folder. It's got like
spelling.
300 STLs in there.
Is that the proper spelling there?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Thank you.
I'm getting
Yeah.
old. I had to buy me some reading glasses.
Yeah, reading glasses are more light. If I go
I
somewhere without my glasses, I'm screwed. If it's a menu or I go to the store, one time I had to ask the lady what are the other ingredients on this product because I couldn't hold my hand out far enough to read it. But that's
get
life.
get
Here,
some
hold
of
this on
these
there real
from
quick, real quick.
Amazon. They fold up, and you can just carry. I carry them around in my back pocket
Oh, okay.
because I normally don't wear glasses. I wear contacts, but lately my eyes have been shot before noon, so I have to put my glasses back on. But I carry these in the back. I carry these everywhere.
I
Well, I
just carry
carry them on
some
my shirt all the time, but occasionally a seatbelt or something will break them,
Rip them, yeah,
break an arm.
The
yeah. I
arms
get them
don't
at the
really pop
dollar
off
store.
all the time. I swear.
Yeah, I get them
Uh,
at the dollar store for $1 or $2. That's what I usually
I
buy.
was gonna say, yeah, don't get the high dollar ones. Just go to the dollar store, and I think I got 4 or 5 pairs laying around the house here.
I paid, I think, $10 one time at a different dollar store, and they were just as cheap as the ones that were at the other dollar store for $1.
Uh-huh.
They're all about the same, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, foldable readers. I forget what strength these are.
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to put on one pair and read the other pair and see what strength they are.
There you go.
It's
Hey,
Put on my glasses so I can find my magnifying glass.
plus
well,
2 point.
you can go this route here.
They say plus 2.0. Yeah, those are real good. I got one of those. And I got another one that you can put different lenses in it.
Well, these you can change the lenses out. I got another pair that you. These here are more of a microscope than you can't see. You have to be right. Oh, yeah.
Well, one of these is a plus 2.00. The other one, I don't know what they are. I just grab
Huh.
them, I look at something there on the rack, and I try to read it. Go, well, that's clear, that's good. And I go
Yeah.
home.
Here's something else I modeled up talking about the power industry. These little pencil holders.
Little transfer. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool. Little
cool.
transformer.
Yeah. I got several of
Huh.
these on my desk at work. I modeled these up for Fusion.
I
Huh.
remember when a different transformer blew years ago in the alley at my mom's house, because she has an alley and there's power poles in that neighborhood in town. Years ago, it took out my neighbor's TV. It took out her radio in the kitchen. I don't know how it backfed, whatever, but it blew a bunch of stuff that was plugged in. So
Mm.
what caused that?
If you lose a ground to your house, it can be very bad. That's why it's very important to make sure you have a ground rod out at your house that your meter box is tied to with a piece of copper.
Mm.
Old
There
brick
was not
house
one at
built
this house
back in
when I
the
moved
50s, and they did not have grounded outlets in the house.
in. Yeah, that's
But
not
when
good.
we sold the house after my parents passed away, I put outlets in all the rooms.
Mm.
The room I'm in right now is a sort of an unfinished basement, and it does not have grounds on the outlets. And on my CO2 laser, if I'm barefoot, you can feel it. You can feel a tingle if you run your hands across the casing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sometimes I can feel it off of the bamboo
Mm.
X1C. So I need to rewire this area too.
I do remember growing up in that house, you got really bad carpet shocks that hurt like hell. I do remember that. You know, you run your feet across the floor and go around and touch everybody, and it was quite intense, the zap you got.
Oh.
And there's Matt's 3D printed shark thing. You got to be careful what we call it on the live stream.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
You're muted, Matt, I think.
No, I'm not muted.
All right. Okay, you're just being quiet.
It's been quiet, letting you speak, and that's how the back looks.
Huh.
and the
That
stand.
came out pretty good.
So, I don't know if you can see the spiral in the wood.
I didn't at
Yeah.
first. You
A little
pointed it
bit.
out.
So, I thought I'd make it a little bit prehistoric, you know, like a wooden stick and stone.
Yep. 279 is a great price. Works great. It hasn't broke down on me yet. Well, I've been streaming for 3 hours 15 minutes. I think I'm going to raid on Twitch and get out of here in a minute. I'm gonna raid.
And I didn't leave early. I didn't got tired. Yay!
What?
Last couple weeks, I was leaving early because I was very tired. But now I'm like quite a bit awake. So
Wanna? Hey Jack, where can people find you at if they want to know more about you?
JackInTheShop.com.
And on all the live streams, Jack's always here and in the shop talking to everybody.
I'm on YouTube, Facebook.
Clown Hammer.
Usual haunts and everybody else's streams.
Right? Yeah.
and you find me on Facebook under Matt German and Tactile 3D Picture, my group.
Awesome.
And also in Polymaker Discord, you find me under Little Fane. I'm the ambassador there. So contact me on Discord or Facebook.
And I appreciate each and every one of you coming on, everybody watching. I appreciate all you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Here goes the raid right now on everybody on Twitch. Here we go, raiding right now.
Thanks
And
for having
everybody
us.
watching on YouTube, thank you. Thank you guys.
Bye,
Have
everyone.
a great day. Take care now.